Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monkey in the Morning. I'm your host, the Ranting Monkey, and I hope you're having a wonderful, what are we on, Thursday? Wednesday. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. With me is Dax. Dax, say hi, man.
Hello.
Dude, it's nice seeing you around. Because your schedule and your fucking real job, we don't get to see you much anymore. It's always nice.
Yeah, I've loved how they've changed everything around constantly, and they still can't figure it out.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, I've done that with the show lately, too.
I've noticed the morning shows are actually morning shows a lot of these days.
I actually prefer it at that time. But like today, I can't guarantee that I'm going to wake up in time to do it. So I'm getting this out of the way and then spend some time with my wife tomorrow. I'm gonna defend women today in something that's not going to seem like I'm defending women at first.
That's interesting. I kind of want to know where this is going.
Well, this story came across my. Before I get there, I want to address this. Somebody sent me a game over on Steam, and thank you so much. Actually, two people did. I was able to thank the one person, but then somebody else did. But when I accept a game on Steam, it takes the name off and it just like freezes saying accepting. It's supposed to give you a chance to send them a message back, saying, hey, thank you for this.
Right.
If it was you and I haven't said thank you, please hit me up on Steam so I can say thank you personally and not like this, just out loud. Because I missed the name and I am very appreciative when people do things like that for me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Speaking of that, don't forget you can support the channel, me and Dax here. All links are below. Plus, you can like and share. Okay, so to our story. This was sent to me moments before I decided to make this stream. This is actually pretty much what's like. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fucking do it. And it's what the title's about. Get woke, go broke for real. This is a story out of Australia. It says increasing number of female board members reduces company profitability by 12%, but lowers risk. Increasing the number of female board members from 1 to 2 reduces a company's profitability by up to 12%. Just adding one more woman from 1 to 2 takes your profitability down by 12%. That's a huge loss. Increasing the number, and I'm sorry, the story itself repeats this over and over again. Increasing the number of female board members reduces a company's profitability by up to 12%, new research suggests. But firms with more gender balanced boards tend to take fewer risks, which may quote positively affect their long-term success and survival, according to new analysis. When you're reducing your profitability, looking at, hey, long term we might survive better. That's not somebody you want working for you, because that's a moron. That's a moron who says, look, we're making less money, but we'll be better in the long run because of it. Like, what? That don't math. It literally doesn't math. We'll go over a little part of this, and then we're going to talk about it. In the study published in the journal Leadership Quarterly, researchers from Germany, Norway, and the United States analyzed the performance of publicly traded companies in Norway after the introduction of a mandatory 40% quota in 2003. Using companies in Finland, Sweden, and Denmark as control groups, the researchers concluded that the financial performance, quote, decreased as a result of the Norwegian gender balancing quota. Quote, we find clear evidence that treated firms' performance is adversely affected. Jesus, fuck, read this right, Frank. Let's try that again. We find clear evidence that treated firms' performance is adversely affected, they wrote. When we chose post-2003 years as a treatment years, we find a significant negative effect on accounting-based performance as measured by both return on assets and operating income divided by assets. The coefficients for market-based performance are negative as well. According to the research, an increase from 1 to 2 female board members on a board with 4 directors reduces that firm's operating income to assets by 12%. This value equals twice the size of the standard deviation in the OIA. So basically, yeah, putting another chick on there is ruining these companies' profitability.
That's an amazing accusation.
And it's one backed up by the science that they're looking at here. Norway decided to force this, and we have this in California right now too, guys. Isn't in California? I think it is. They have to have 50% female boards by is it 2022, 2025, something like that?
Yeah, something like
that. And here's where I'm going to defend women. This is not fair to women. This is not fair to women. Because what they're doing is going, you have to have another chick up there. And they're going, fuck, get a woman. And it's not necessarily the right person for the job. It's just, you have a vagina? Come on in and have a seat. Sure, there were 5-10 people ahead of you who don't have vaginas who probably would have been better for this. You're probably not ready for it. But come on in. Come on. We'll give you a job because we have to. And there's actual scientific evidence here that it's hurting them. But that's where we get the idea that hey, in the long run, it might be better. Now I want to remind you, this is 2013 to 2019. Over that 16 years, they've decreased profitability, but somehow it helps their long-term survivability. Let's see. It does not undoubtedly hint that a more gender-balanced board performs worse. Rather, we find evidence for a more gender-balanced board to perform differently than a less gender-balanced board, they wrote.
Love that word, differently.
Yeah, it's not that they did worse. They performed differently. They made less money, but they performed differently. Firms that are affected by the Norwegian gender balancing quota score lower in terms of accounting-based performance, and they are characterized by less risk, which might positively affect firms' long-term success and survival. They do realize these are businesses, right? And that for all the talk of businesses, they need to do more than make money. Their primary job is to make money. Shadow Raven says, I'm calling bullshit on this story. How so? I have no problem believing that they found that forcing somebody in there who's not ready to be there hampered the very thing that they're talking about. They're being more risk averse. Being more risk averse, that's going to make companies run a lot better. Yeah, because sitting there hemming and hawing and deciding not to do anything because you're too fucking scared to make a decision. That's how all great companies work. That's how all great companies become great, actually. They sit back and they go, well, should we do this? And like, no, man, I think that might be hurtful. That might hurt us in the long run. Yeah, but it could be really profitable. Might hurt too. Shit, let's do nothing. That's how you build a fucking business. The problem here is what I was getting at earlier, is that when you're just forcing somebody into that spot, when you're going, it doesn't matter if you're the most qualified. What I really need is that vagina in this seat. We need this seat to be something guys are going to want to smell at some point. That's not good. And it makes women look bad.
Just the thought of the smell of that is just kind of nasty.
Thank you. I was proud of that one. It makes women look bad, and you end up with people, look, they put women in here and it made their companies go bad. It wasn't because they put women in there. It's because they put the wrong women in there for the wrong fucking reasons. You don't just grab somebody and go, look, hey, vagina, come here. Come over here. We need a woman to tell us not to do this stuff. And when you have somebody who, going for positions like that takes risk. That's putting yourself out there. Shadow Raven says, dropping profits now is going to hurt businesses in the long term, and I agree it's going to hurt. Oh yeah, you're right. The article itself, there's not much wrong with what they're reporting. It's that bullshit that they threw in at the end from the researchers. Like, look, just because you're not making less money can make you financially more viable in the long run. That's retarded. And that right there is get woke syndrome at work.
Yeah,
like,
that's
look,
a certain kind of special to think that's going to work.
right? Like, honey, I lost my job. I'm going to get one that I make less money at, but it's probably more secure long term. Don't worry. Food will magically appear in our household. You need money to make business run. Less money is not a good thing, especially in business, for fuck's sake. And that's the problem. The problem is that they have decided it has to be woke. No matter what, it's got to be woke. We have to praise the vagina. Get a woman in here. Don't get the best person. Get a woman in here. That's fucking stupid. Yep, Fifi's doesn't pay bills or provide necessities or pay employees. Or none of that. It doesn't. And like I said, it makes women look bad because now people can point at this and go, see, hiring women hurts the company. And that's not necessarily true. The point to take from that is hiring the wrong woman for the wrong purpose is hurting the companies. But you got to have those females in the board, They got to be there because fucking reasons. It makes no goddamn sense. It makes no sense. It's this idea that diversity is what matters. Diversity. We have to have 2 men and 2 women. Otherwise, it's not diverse and bad things are going to happen at this company. How
and yet they can't prove it because it's never been a thing.
No, they've never been able to prove it. One of the things that has been shown is that men do take more risks. And taking risks is a good thing for companies. Now, yes, you can take a bad risk. Yes, there's things you probably shouldn't do. There's bad investments and bad product deals and placements and that kind of shit. But for the most part, you want people in there who are looking to sometimes take a risk. Like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and hopefully it makes everybody more money. But these fuckers are like, no, just sit on your hands for a long time, and as you lose money, you'll be a sustained company. Literally makes no goddamn sense. I don't know what's going on in the chat there. Oh, I'll praise a good vagina for a few hours. Look, Doc Bravo, I'm with you. If you're talking about having sex, I'm all about you need to find a vagina. But when it's talking about running your company, actually running your company, hey, this is how we're going to decide things are being done. How should we do that? Should we get the best person for the job? No. Get a couple of the best people for the job. And then after that, just make sure the genders align properly.
I want to get the most qualified people, like 3 people, and stand them in front of the 3 women replacing them, and then say to the women, I hope you fucking appreciate what these people are losing because of you.
Yeah. Research like this is too biased and is going to hurt people in the long run. If it wasn't for that retarded conclusion at the end, I would disagree with you. But because of that retarded conclusion, I agree. The study itself, it should be an eye opener. Look, guys, this is fucking stupid. Hiring people for the wrong reasons is fucking stupid. That's not what it is. It's like, you're going to lose money, but your business is going to last so long. There's no proof of that. There's no proof that a business making less money is going to last longer. That is literally retarded. That is retarded thinking. You have to be trying to force a narrative to even think like that. Nope says, I think you're failing to draw a distinction between short-term profits and long-term profits. There are dozens of reasons not to chase after short-term profitability. This was over 16 years. Nope. For 16 years, they showed an average average net of 12% less than the other companies that didn't pull this shit. I don't know. What do you consider long term? Do we have to go a full quarter century? I don't understand what I understand what you're trying to say there. That and yes, you don't want to just chase every trend because that will kill your company and stuff. But you do want people who are willing to take risks. Risk reward is a big part of business. If you just sit there doing the same thing over and over, eventually you're going to be the last. Oh, you guys remember that company? And the idea that you should sit there and for 16 fucking years be like, we're losing a bunch of money. We're not profiting as much as everybody else in this sector, and go, oh, that's all right. That's a good thing. At least we got vaginas in the seat. That has nothing to that. If you're in business at all, that should make you go, ooh, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. It does a disservice to women. It does a disservice to anybody when you just start shoving them in there because of things that have nothing to do with the job itself. A female board member, there's nothing special about having a female board member other than being able to say, she has a vagina. Terry Diamandis, thank you so much. If you hired women, I'd probably only have given you 150. Thank you, sir. There's no scientific basis for saying we have to have a woman here. There's no business basis for saying we have to have a woman here. Unless you're talking about like a brothel or something. I mean, in that day, you probably want women. What you should be looking for is the best person for the job. Why is that so hard? Merit. Didn't that used to be a thing?
It still means something to me.
Okay. Let's say you need some work done at your house, something you can't do, right? And you have your choice between, let's say you need plumbing work done, because that's a big one. You need a plumber to come in and fix the plumbing in your house. You have this one company that it's all men and they have nothing but rave reviews. You have this other company that's 50% men and 50% women, and their reviews suck. Which one are you going to go with? Are you going to go with the one that, hey, look, their reviews are all great. They obviously do the best job.
I'm going to pick the second one because then my wife's vagina is safe.
There you go. Well, you don't know some of them female plumbers, man.
That's why they carry the lead pipes, right?
That's right. You don't just pick somebody to do something based on their sex like that. That's fucking retarded. That's not how you do jobs. I don't care about male versus female point. I'm talking about the conservative versus risk prone business model. But again, it depends on what you're talking about, how long you're talking about. If the rest of the industry you're in is doing 12% better than you for more than a decade, you've been doing something wrong. You're the loser there. And look, that doesn't necessarily mean your business is going to go under, but it doesn't mean it's going to be around either. Hey, Jack, how you doing, man?
Good. How you guys doing?
Meh.
Not too bad. How's your back feeling, man?
A lot better today.
Good.
Thanks for asking. How's yours?
Oh, not worth talking about. The reason I'm doing the show right now is because when we're done, I'm going to go crawl into a bed and hopefully not move.
That's what I've been doing for a few days. I get it.
I did that today.
Oh, great. Y'all got the cripple cast. I was going to ask, Jack, am I right that comic book curation? Oh, that's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is Tuesday.
Well, it's technically Wednesday now.
Right. I got my days mixed up. I was watching for you guys. I'm like, why aren't they on? Like, yeah, because it's the wrong day, dumbass.
Yeah, you know what's funny is I did that too. I was like, let's take a nap. I was like, oh, it's like 9:20. Oh, shit, I got to get up. I didn't go to the comic shop today. Oh, fuck, I need to work on a pitch. Oh, wait, today's Tuesday.
Doc Bravo says the new Spider-Man movie is meh.
I've been hearing a lot of people say that.
Color me shocked. If you remember the first, most of the people I saw talk about Homecoming, they all talked about Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton made that movie.
Yeah.
He was fucking awesome.
He was. He played a great villain. He does a good villain. He really does. He's just got that face.
That makes me wonder, Jack, you might actually know this offhand. How many DC actors have gone and done Marvel movies as well besides Michael Keaton? Anybody?
Do that again. I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said.
Well, we had Michael Keaton as, Batman, and then he was Vulture in, Spider-Man Homecoming. So he's done both a DC character and a Marvel character. I'm wondering how many other actors have done that.
That's a good question. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but it is like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah. We talked about a whole bunch of we were discussing hot male Marvel men today.
None? Yeah. Short list.
Oh, there's some beautiful men out there. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm secure enough in my manhood to go. That's a pretty good looking man. And I swear there was a couple that popped up. Oh, I think they were in DC, but I can't remember them all. Nope says, what if the conservative business model is less profitable but less likely to fail? It can happen. You can sit there on your hands and do the same thing and last forever, I guess. And if that's the kind of business you're looking for, like, look, we just want one that's going to stay at this rate always, then you don't even really need a board of directors, do you? You just be like, we ain't doing shit. But anyway, yeah, we had a good talk about the beautiful men of Marvel today. I might have been
kind of gay.
It was a little gay, and I'm okay with that. Weibo's talking about actually doing the follow, or I don't want to say follow up, the Men of Marvel to rival Polly's Women of Marvel.
She should have him on the stream, just like he did, had her on, and that he could critique her list.
Well, he had mentioned that he'd be a little uncomfortable doing that, because women, they do judge, how other women look, and it's like men don't really do that. I'm like, I'll do it. Fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, it's like, no, that dude's ugly. He looks like a man.
Well, like I said, I often point out good-looking men to my wife, and you know what? She points out good-looking women to me.
Well, you guys hang out in Thailand, like?
No, just like
he does want to bang cock.
Oh, that's a cheap joke. You go sit in the corner.
Okay.
No, I pointed out, like, when I first saw your boy Pat, I'm like, oh, Lady Monkey's gonna like that. Lady Monkey's gonna like that. So it's like, honey, come here. You got to see this man. And I was right, because I know what she likes. She likes big, bulky, buff motherfuckers. Is it gay to say, hey, look, you're gonna like this? No, it's not like now look, I'm not gonna deny saying that I would cuddle with Pat, because I would. I mean, I wouldn't touch his wiener or nothing, but I'd let him give me like hugs so I could go to sleep.
Well, I have a phrase for this. It's, if you want to play footsie, we could play footsie, but if you want to go in the back and play sword fight, it's not going to happen.
That's pretty good. I would cuddle. I would spoon. But there's no touching, and if anything rises, we're done. If I get poked anywhere, we're done. But yeah, I mean, that has been a thing with men and women for a long time. Women will, oh, she's very pretty, but guys are like, yeah, I don't judge guys at all. I judge guys. I'll look at a guy and go, that motherfucker ugly, and then there's others like, it is not fair that he looks like that and I look like this, and I'm a pretty man.
I can't tell, like, because women have weird taste in men.
They do.
Oh, that guy's good looking. Now he's weird. He looks like a douchebag.
Well, the one that really gets me is Loki, the guy who plays him. I don't understand why women find him attractive at all.
I don't either. He looks like a greasy British guy that might try and steal something from you.
He looks like he should have played Professor Snape. If you've read the books and heard the the description, maybe that's why so many women like him. They fantasize him being Snape.
Yeah, they want him to make a special potion.
Yeah. Yes, Tom Hiddleston, that dude. Thank you so much, Connor, who says, would you believe the Game Boy is 30 years old? Yes, because I'm old as fuck, and I remember a long time ago it came out.
I miss my Game Boy Pocket.
Is that what the kids are calling it now?
We called it pocket pool when I was young.
Ooh.
I did it. Yes, Tom Hiddleston. That dude is funky looking. But see, I can look like at somebody like the dude who plays Captain America and go, "That is a handsome man."
Yeah, but you look at like Benedict Cumberbatch plays Doctor Strange.
That dude just looks weird.
He's weird looking, but I know chicks are like, "Oh, he's so sexy." Like, no, he's weird looking. He looks like a tree. Like if you peel the bark off of a tree and you see all the lines and stuff, that's what his face looks like.
He's another one that, just like Tom, he's got a really long face. Maybe it's that, you know what it is? I think this is it, because they both have these long faces. You know what else has long faces? Horses. And women love horses.
Oh, that's true. They do. Everybody loves a pony, I guess. But
Well,
I don't know.
Women also get that special tickle when they ride a pony. They don't have balls that make riding horses a little difficult. They're just like, oh yeah, faster.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I know many a girl that had her first orgasm pony riding.
Right?
Those bike rides down the bumpy roads.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, Geodes, thanks for the $5 saying, hope they figure out your schedule soon. I missed Dax's downtime. Yeah, I hope to have more instances where that'll be a viable thing, where not every one of the people I want to co-host with me is either asleep or going to sleep. So hopefully that'll work out soon.
I hate horses, just saying. Far, did you have a bad experience? I love horses, actually.
Oh, I miss riding horses.
I was afraid of horses, and friends of ours had horses, and they're like, you want to go riding? I'm like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. I'm going to jump on this giant-ass animal and go for a ride. And
best way to do it.
Yep, I really enjoyed it, had fun, and it was a really sweet horse, beautiful horse, too.
I'm a giant, so I'm not allowed to ride horses very often.
Not the ponies, Jack. Gotta get. Oh, speaking, Jack, did you see that chick? I'm gonna read this verbatim to you because a lot of people commented that this might affect you.
Uh-oh.
I gotta scroll a little bit. I'm trying to
500 yards isn't far enough anymore.
This is some woman named Bao, B-A-O. No offense, but every white man who goes to Southeast Asia and says a single word to any local woman needs to be locked the fuck up.
I saw that on Twitter. Somebody linked me in it, and I responded. But yeah, that's just fucking ridiculous. Like somebody said, waiter.
If you say a single word, apparently some white dude said something horrible to this Bayo chick.
Yeah, well, she needs to shave her unibrow and stop bitching.
Yeah, she kind of does have that unibrow thing going.
She's got the unibrow looks. That chick totally waxes that.
But here's the thing. She does. Okay, women, we got to talk about this. And I'm sorry, I'm not telling you guys to go fuck with this chick, but this is what she looks like. One, she's got the bullhorn here, or the bull thing.
Yeah, the septum ring. Yeah, that's trashy.
And the booger. Women, stop doing this from a distance, from any distance. That little stud in your nose looks like a booger. Please stop.
Yeah,
Please stop.
I don't mind the ring in the side of the nose. It's the center of the nose. Like the septum ring looks really stupid. Especially combined with the side thing. That doesn't make any sense. There's too much. It makes your face unsymmetrical.
It's unhygienic. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, at minimum, yeah.
That's poking into boogers, y'all. This isn't like your earring that's in your lobe. That is poking into boogers. Stop it. Anyway, we were talking about her eyebrows. This eyebrow here, she has shaved her original eyebrow. No eyebrow looks like this. You can see faint remnants of her original one here. But this is just a magic marker that she's went, Freet. Stop doing that, women. That doesn't look natural or good.
It looks like you have a gigantic Mongo brow. Because it just looks like she shaves the middle of it, and it looks like a unibrow. Like a Neanderthal would have. Like, not even a good one. And
it's like, look, we found the missing link.
Yeah, what's worse is that's probably a tattoo.
I've seen so many
women I hate those tattooed eyebrows. That's so stupid.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't understand why women spend so much time on their eyebrows to begin with.
It's to impress each other.
Well, they're getting ridiculous. I mean, they were bad enough when it's like, okay, that's obviously drawn in, but now it's like, holy shit, you're not even trying to hide it. And you think that you look like a surprised anime character.
And not a good one, because they are weird looking.
It's like if they could, they would actually have sticks attached there that went off the side of their face.
Yeah. Don't give them ideas.
Doc Bravo says, shave them off, draw them back on. I know. And not even well. It looks stupid. Stop it. You know, your eyebrows are actually designed to contour with your face. Like they should.
People are dumb.
All you need says SDA has tattooed eyebrows, and I have just kept my mouth shut when she talked about because everybody knows how I feel about that shit.
Yeah, I'll tell her I think they're dumb. I got no shame.
It's not that that it's a shame thing. It's that I wasn't looking for a fight. This is my opinion, and everybody can have their own fucking opinion. I think stuff like that looks ridiculous. I don't think SDAs look horrible.
No, hers look better than most, but
yeah,
you can tell who's had it done by a professional that's done it a lot, and who's got it done by some lady that mailed away for a certificate.
Some of them actually, like that woman we just looked at, it looks like somebody took one of those thick ass markers and just drew across her face. Ebony says, what was that noise you just made? Which one? You have to be a little more specific.
The thing you did.
I'm not even sure. Your avatar's eyebrows are just drawn on, though. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's an avatar. My real eyebrows don't look anything like that. Sharpie brow. Thick Sharpie, not the little thin ones.
Well, BG makes a good point. It's possible that she's upset that guys keep thinking she's a trap in Bangkok.
Could be. Well, with those eyebrows, what do you expect?
Yeah, but then maybe they're disappointed that she's not. Because
could be
Thailand.
We got to talk about this picture just because. Speaking of disturbing pictures, Jack, did you see this one today? Dax, did you see it?
Is that Miley Cyrus?
That is indeed Miley Cyrus. This is the picture she put out.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Never mind.
To promote her video, the mother's daughter, where she sings about what a dirty whore she is.
At this point, she's just trying too hard. It's not shocking anymore. It's just you've been doing this for so long. No one has any expectations for you. And the sewing on the crotch thing, I mean, that's just poor form. How are you going to get that off? That should be a Velcro piece. If you really want to imply you're a whore, you put Velcro there.
The problem here, well, yeah, I'm with you on that. But this looks, it's like a zipper vagina with horrible, nasty, sharp teeth.
Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to be. That's weird looking.
Why is it so long?
I don't know, because the woman's vagina, I've seen a few, and they're not that long.
I mean, hers might be.
Well, yeah, maybe that's been worn the fuck out over the last few years.
She's going for the Madonna thing from like the 80s, you know, like a prayer and that sort of shock value. It's just not working. Everybody's too attuned to that. It's what she's doing. If she really wanted to blow people's minds, she'd dress like a normal person and act respectable, and everybody be confused.
A nice sundress. Hi, Vanilla Bear. How you doing, sweetheart? The picture though disturbs me.
Why?
Because the vagina thing is so big. It's so big.
I guess it's, you don't want your flaps getting caught on the edge of the seam or something.
Yeah, that is obviously supposed to mimic a vagina. That's what that is. That is her puss, and it is so goddamn long. I kind of want to see a real one now to see if that's what it looks like.
Oh, there's nudes of her online.
Does it have like the money shot?
Yeah, you can see her vagina. It looks fine.
Oh,
she's got a nice looking vagina.
I didn't know you could find those. How do you spell Miley?
Miley.
My phone just yelled at me that it didn't recognize my voice.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I just think at this point, think she's trying a little too hard to get attention. It's starting to get to where it's almost like desperation. Like you can't keep one-upping yourself. At some point, it's got to level off, and you dial it back, and then turn the volume up again. You know?
Gotcha. Yeah.
It just looks a little try-hard.
Well, and yeah, like I said, the song itself was just like, come on. I'm a dirty whore, but I'm my mom's daughter. Shut up. Nobody cares. She just looks sad naked, man.
Yeah. I mean, her vagina looks fine. It's nothing special. It's an average-looking vagina that's probably seen way more action than either of us want to comment on.
I was curious if she had like if it was designed based on hers. Because that thing it scares me, Jack. It really does.
I've seen weirder shit, so I don't know. I just think it's try hard at this point. She's just trying way too hard to look edgy, and whoever's giving her advice is giving her all the wrong advice. If she wants to look edgy, she should wear a Trump 2020 shirt.
No doubt.
And then, maybe have a Trump sticker on her vagina. That'd be edgy.
Okay, yeah. She's nothing to look at naked. That's sad.
Yeah,
I feel bad for whoever's. Isn't she banging Thor's brother?
Yeah, she married him.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Should Miley just shut up? No, Miley can do what she wants to. It's just, to me, it's very much like when Lady Gaga, she sings so well. If she sang as well as you guys said she did, she wouldn't have to do things like wear meat dress to get attention.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's kind of try hard. It takes away from the art. If you have talent, the talent should be able to stand on its own. Maybe make a slightly edgy video and then move on with your day. But after a while, it just looks like you're trying to get attention, and it looks sad.
Liam better strap a board to his ass. Yeah, no doubt. A representative in Congress came out and said that she thinks people who mock Congress online should be prosecuted. Her name is Frederica Wilson, and she's from Florida. Let's bring up a picture of old Frederica.
You mean Cowgirl Freddy?
Yep, that's her. You've
Is that
obviously
the crazy bitch from Florida.
Yep. She, I want to show you guys. This is. I want a big picture of her. Give me a big pic. Why do they always give me little pictures? You know what? Here, let's just look at a bunch of pictures of her. This is the woman that thinks if you make fun of Congress, you should be. Accidentally muted myself instead of sharing with everyone. There we go. This is the woman who thinks if you make fun of Congress, you should be prosecuted for it. For
what? Your First Amendment? I don't think you understand how the world works, lady.
You think? She goes on to say nobody should frighten Congress or cause them to feel scared or something like that. Wait. You said mocking them. Making fun of them is... If just somebody making jokes about them makes you feel frightened, you're a pussy.
No, words are violence now. I mean, that's... What's she going to do? Insist they get re-educated next? That's communist shit.
Red Hawk asks why I'm doing this so early again, because I am in a lot of pain, and after this is done, I'm going to lay down. Sorry about the hour. If you guys, I know a lot of people like the newer hour. This disturbed me almost as much as Miley's vagina thing. Actually, probably a lot more. This is a sitting member of Congress talking about... Look, let me stop and back up. If Twitter decides tomorrow that some of the things I've said to AOC should mean I get kicked off, that is not a First Amendment violation. It's a censorship issue, but it is not a violation of the First Amendment. A member of Congress saying that I should go to jail for that or be fined for it or whatever it is she means by prosecuted, that is absolutely a violation of the First fucking Amendment.
Oh yeah, they don't care. The Constitution's just a piece of paper to them. They don't give a shit about it.
Yeah, they can change it at any time. Who knows?
Yeah, they're more guidelines than rules to them. I mean, look at the crazy shit that these people say, and nobody calls them on it. Some of these people would actually act on this, and I have no doubt this crazy bitch is one of them.
Well, this part of her remarks are undoubtedly because of the throw burritos at AOC thing. Did you guys hear about that?
No.
There's a
wait. Somebody threw burritos at Burrow Bitch?
No. She went down to the border, right? Excuse me 1 second, gentlemen. So she goes down to the border, but right before she goes down, this story breaks in a publication called ProPublica about how there's a Facebook group full of Border Patrol agents. Now, they haven't verified they actually work for Border Patrol, but, they say they're Border Patrol, so obviously they are. And in one of the threads on this Facebook group, somebody suggested it would be funny if somebody threw burritos at AOC.
I mean, it would, but it would be assault, so don't do it.
Right. It's not, you shouldn't, but it was obviously just a fucking joke.
Yeah.
And that's what this one, oh my God, you should be prosecuted for a joke. No, you should shut the fuck up and get thicker skin. And I'm gonna go back to something we talked about early on in this episode. We had a real push this last election in 2018. Vote for her. Vote for her. Vote for women. What were some of the things we saw? Vote for Black women. Vote for Asian women. Vote for liberal women. Don't vote for conservative women. That wasn't on there. Don't vote. Smart women wasn't on there. Educated women. Qualified women. None of those things were on there. Just vote for women. So it's another one of these things where, all we have to do is get women in here and it's a good thing. And I've seen so much stupid come out of this Congress. Stupid that I never thought I would ever see. And
communism.
Well, yeah, duh. That's probably the biggest one. But my pet issue is free speech. And this is a sitting member of fucking Congress saying she wants to prosecute people for fucking mocking her.
Yeah, they're totalitarians, dude.
No. This should be hung around her neck for the rest of her goddamn life. And unfortunately, she's probably in one of those districts where she'll never lose.
Yeah.
But wow. How do you say that out loud? Hi, Poppy.
The fact that they're willing to say it so casually, because this is not a big deal to them. They seem to not have any hesitation saying stuff like this. So they probably believe this.
Now,
it's horrifying and very frightening because, if they get the power to change that, they will.
Hang on, I need to do something real fast, guys. In the chat there, Poppy has pointed out that Willow has just turned 18, guys. Her oldest daughter has just turned 18. She's asked people to spam happy birthday to her. So give me just a second here.
Oh, I thought she was going to say that she needed help moving her stuff out. You're 18, hit the road.
There we go. But are you at home where she can hear you right now? I don't know if you can hear right now, Willow, but this one's for you. And a 1 and a 2. Happy birthday to you. Shabab, shabab. Happy birthday, to you. Shabab, shabab. Happy birthday, dear Willow.
Hello.
Shabab, shabab. Happy
birthday
to you. Happy birthday, Willow. I hope you have a wonderful one. I really do. You're such a sweetheart, and I wish nothing but great things for you in life. She said I'll play it for her in the morning. Cool. Please do. We were talking about Congress being cunts. Oh, wait. I'm going to get prosecuted.
Well, Sheila Jackson Lee's kind of a cunt, so.
She really is.
Hey, good luck prosecuting me, you twat.
Yeah. We you mentioned the communism thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Hell Sky, thank you so much for subscribing. I've always said communism demands authoritarianism. It demands dictatorial control.
Oh, absolutely.
And it is scary to me that you have so many people in Congress right now with their socialist colors flying, and now you're getting people actually talking about prosecuting people for speech.
Oh, yeah. Wait till they start doing it.
I can't even. I hate to use that phrase, but I can't. I don't know how to deal with this shit. How does that happen in fucking America?
Because they've lost sight of what communism actually is. I mean, it's only been like 30 years since the Soviet Union collapsed, which, by the way, Putin did say was one of the greatest tragedies in history. So, yeah, I don't know, man. It's amazing how the conception has changed so much from seeing people in bread lines and fighting over food and clothes and things like that. The starvation, the record of deaths has all been washed away in 30 years.
Well, and I get that. I want to put out a theory there, but first I'm going to put a tweet into chat, guys. If you would please go over there, like this tweet and retweet it. It's for Polly's video on the Women of Marble. I'm trying to get that some more traction because it's a good video and people should watch it. Plus, you can go over there and argue with them. It's funny. I think having women in Congress is a bad idea. Not all of them, just because they're women. Because and sorry, ladies, you guys are too nice. You guys are too nice, and you want to do things like limit speech because it might hurt somebody's feelings, and that's a bad thing for our government. And again, hashtag not all. But especially seeing a lot of the stuff we're seeing right now from Congress and how much of it is based on feelings, like AOC losing her shit because the people down there are drinking out of toilets because she doesn't understand how toilets work. I can only imagine that she is a donkey after all, so maybe she drinks out of the toilet at home.
Well, it's prison toilets. You have the seat area, and then behind you is the sink.
Yes.
So she probably didn't understand that somebody said, can I have a drink of water? And the guard was like, you got to use the one on the toilet.
Yeah.
And she didn't understand that because she's probably never seen one before because she lived a privileged little life.
Well, we talked about that on Bloodwing stream today. One of the problems with AOC is that she is a privileged little shithead. Yeah. She tries to come off as, like she lived my fucking life. Like she grew up poor or something.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's what a lot of these champagne socialists are. They do not understand what communism really is. They know what the idealized textbook version of it is that Marx laid out, because that has no obstacles to it. It's just utopian idealism. That's all they know. They've never had to work. They've never had to get their hands dirty. They don't understand struggle. So when they go in with a different mindset than working class people. Working class people see through this sham right away. And the ones that don't are the newly poor and the people that are desperate. Because desperate people will fall for anything.
Well,
So she's just one of those people that just has never experienced hardship. She can't grasp it. So everything, of course, will work out perfectly.
Well, and that's you mentioned the working class. And I think that's where a big part of our problem in society is right now. It used to be you graduated high school and you went and got your ass a job. You immediately went into the working class. And now for a lot of kids, it's not. You go from high school and into college where you get to be a kid for another 4 years on somebody else's dime.
Oh,
And again, hashtag not all. There are some who, pay their own way through, and good for them. That's hard to do, and well done. But so these people don't have to experience life.
Yeah, exactly.
And they get to vote.
Yeah, but they're cushioned from the realities of the world.
Mm-hmm.
We have it better in this country than 99% of the world. And you go out to other places and see them, and you see the abject poverty that corruption brings, and you have a much different mindset. You see the failures of communism, you see the failures of monarchies, and you see what happens when warlords run places. There's a lot of danger and corruption in the world. We have very soft lives here. We don't have to go out and work on the farm anymore, shit like that.
Well, did you see Joaquin Castro somehow snuck pictures out of some of the detention centers?
No. Isn't that against the law?
Well, maybe. It depends, because it's something about which ones he did it at.
Oh.
We know all the pictures we've been seeing of these women or these people in the solar blankets.
Yeah.
And how horrible that all of the pictures that he's got, these women are in very nice fluffy sleeping bags. Granted, it's not a bed, but it's not, they're not being covered in aluminum foil. They're all dressed very nicely, and it's like these women only get to shower once every 9 days. Like, they look awful clean for that.
That's normal in prisons, right? You get to shower once a week. Between 7 and 9 days is normal.
You know what I want to know? I want to know how often they got to shower before they came here.
Probably never, because they're walking through the desert from some dirt world country where they probably didn't even have indoor plumbing.
Yeah, that was the other thing. And how many of them knew how to use that toilet before they got here?
I would imagine there's probably more than a few people there that have never actually sat on an actual functioning toilet before. I mean, that sounds awful, but you're talking people from third world or worse countries. I mean, Honduras, Colombia, Guatemala, these are not even second world countries. Indoor plumbing is a rarity.
Even most of Mexico.
Yeah.
Real quick, Virgil says, just got done looking at naked Miley Cyrus. Got to say, never been as confused by a female body. Her tits were perky and saggy at the same time, and her bush looks like a camel spider. Oh my God.
Don't judge me.
Look,
I'd have sex with her.
Well, this is we got to stop and talk about this for just a moment. Monkey Face, will y'all sing that on Lords of the Night? Well, of course I will, Poppy. You're gonna have to remind me. It is my night tonight, but somebody's gonna have to remind me, because you know what? Let me write it down. But still, somebody please remind me.
What, me and Dax aren't good enough? You gotta hear Scribe and Satsu.
I gotta cry about this later. She doesn't like us.
No.
All right, I wrote it down. But I would fuck Miley, says Peter. Look, if you look at porn, you're seeing women put in their very, very best light. They're even angled so that the light hits them just right, and they look just like beautiful pieces of art. Most women don't look like that naked. Can we agree on that? Most women don't look like anything you're going to see in porn.
Mm-hmm.
Depends how low your standards are for porn. Like, you get the amateur shit, it's a lot more accurate.
I want to be honest. I've said this before. I like amateur porn because it's more real.
Yeah.
You get to see dirty bitches.
Well, in life, as a general rule, I like to keep standards low, so mediocrity looks pretty good.
She had it 2 years in a row. She loves y'all's too, Jack and Dax. There you go. She just likes it. Willow has been a big fan of Lords of the Night and me for a long time, and I love her for it. She's a sweetheart. she's too young to listen to some of the shit I talk about. But she's a sweetheart. She's been very supportive in that manner. As Poppy has. Poppy's a sweetheart as well. See, that's the mother's daughter. That's a good thing to sing about. Miley, you dirty whore. What were we talking about? The working class.
Yeah, how spoiled these commies are.
You have people that have no work experience. I think that was on this morning stream. So you guys didn't. I don't know if you heard the poll or not. But a poll was done, and for the second year in a row, less than 50% of the country is extremely proud to be American.
That's pathetic.
Yeah. And the biggest part of that is young people.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
And it's because these are spoiled little shitbags who don't realize how good they have it, who think something like, oh my God, they get clean water, but it's from something attached to a toilet is the worst thing ever.
No, I've drank way more disgusting things than water out of the sink on the toilet in a jail cell.
We were talking today. I mean, think about our soldiers overseas, man.
Yeah.
Joe Arpaio, is that his name? The sheriff in Arizona there for a long time?
Yeah.
When people gave him shit about setting up the tent city for to jail people, they're like, how dare you? And he's like, these are literally the same tents our troops use. They're surplus army tents.
Yeah, they're old surplus. I had a cousin that was in that jail.
Oh, nice.
Was in the tent city for 30 days wearing the pink underwear. And you know what? Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Right.
So,
well, you hear AOC, but these people don't get showers every day.
Under communism, they won't either because nobody would be working, so the water won't be running.
Do you know what kind of shower facilities our soldiers have overseas in these real tent cities? I guarantee you it's not hot water most of the time. Watch MASH sometime if you want a decent idea of what their showers are like. Because they haven't evolved that much in 50 years. It is amazing to me. It's like, it's perfectly fine for the troops to live that way, but don't let those people who don't even fucking belong here live that way.
They are so desperate to give like elegant lifestyles to people that are breaking into our country.
Yeah.
They do not realize how angry it's making people who see this, that are here earning a living, trying really hard to survive, get by, and live even a slightly comfortable life. It's enraging. And I know people are getting kind of pissed about it, but they're not getting angry enough. Saying dumb shit like what they're saying and how bad it is. Oh, boo-hoo, fucking cry me a river. I don't care if they're not showering at all. I don't care if they're taking all these people out and hosing them off with fire hoses. They're not supposed to be here. Go home. I may be a little angry about this.
No, rightfully so. And we keep seeing more and more of this shit, and they're trying to normalize it more and more. And they're wanting to give rights to illegals, and Congress wants to take rights, the right to speak freely online. That should bother people.
But it should horrify you. I mean, once you lose a right, you're not getting it back. I mean, you have to get it back through blood and tears and treasure, and that's all it is. I mean,
Peter slips Monkey a note. How can I help you? Yeah, that story, that fucking retarded story. There's a congresswoman out there who says while she was down at the border, the children who were in glass cages slipped her a note under the door that said, "How can we help?"
Bullshit.
Yeah,
you
that
think?
happened.
And the news reported it like, yeah, this happened. I'm like, what? Are you out of your fucking mind?
I'm telling you, man, these people are just pushing the line of what people will tolerate, and they're making it acceptable with their giveaways and the communist ideals. It's too antithetical to what Americans are used to. This will not fly, and if they keep pushing this shit, it's not going to end well.
You know what? If you want to talk about immigration and fixing immigration, and you want to talk about streamlining our immigration process, cool. We can have that discussion.
Yeah, that's a productive conversation.
You want to talk about making it easier for people to get in? Yeah, that's fine. Because I think right now, Cryptic, he said his family took 15 years to go through the immigration process.
Oh, yeah.
That's a long fucking time.
Yeah, especially if you've got kids. I mean, the process is even more involved. Let me grab a Streamlabs.
Oh,
thank you, Terry Diamandis, to get you $2 closer to being a spoiled, entitled shitbag. Thanks, buddy. I hope to be there someday.
Me too. Remember, support us by sharing us. That's how you get us there. Because if we had 1 million people watching and each one of them gave us each $1, that's $1 million. See what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah. We just need 1 million people watching and each of them to have $3 they're willing to give away, $1 to each of us, and we would all be millionaires. And we could be on AOC's side. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I don't think they understand they are the bourgeoisie.
No, they don't. But the part that bothers me, it's the same part that bothered me with the fucking Andy No situation. The press, they don't even bother to ask questions.
Oh, no, they already have their narrative. You can't ruin it with facts.
Up until this morning, because CNN finally had Andy No on this morning. And if you guys have seen that interview, holy fuck, that was hard to watch. Very hard to watch because he sounds like somebody who had brain trauma. And hopefully that's I've never heard him speak before that, so maybe that's just how he speaks, but a lot of people online were saying, nah, this is not how he sounds. Wow, he just very slow, kind of slurred speech. Hi, Willow, happy birthday, sweetheart.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
And remember, chat, just because she's legal doesn't mean you can be shitty. Don't talk to her like that, because Willow has a special place in my heart, and I will bitch slap you. I mean, she is very pretty, but don't.
No, Ryan, not Willow from the movie Willow. This is Poppy's kid, not the midget. And
yes, we sang to you, sweetheart. I hope you enjoyed it. But what was I talking about? Oh, Andy, no. So he was on there. But before that, the only time that I saw any actual coverage of it was on CNN, on Brian Stelter's show, whatever the fuck that's called. It was just a last minute thing he did. It lasted 40 seconds, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, before we end, I want to talk about this one story where this journalist got beat up." And he goes, "There's Proud Boys there and Antifa, and I think this is Antifa hitting him. I mean, that could be. I think that's Antifa." I mean, he wasn't even willing to just go, "Antifa's beating the fuck out of this guy," and the only reason he cared is because it was press. That's the only reason he cared.
Yeah, they don't give a damn. To them, Antifa are these righteous warriors. They're the mujahideen of the leftists in America. They're doing the righteous thing. So the fact they accidentally picked the wrong target is just a boo-boo to them.
Virgil says he is from Vietnam and does sound a little bit, but he's definitely not bad enough to be mistaken for trauma. Yeah, if you watch that video from today, holy fuck, man. That sounded like he should still be in the hospital.
Well, he probably should be, but they cut you loose pretty quick these days. Plus, if the bleeding stopped, they probably are like, all right, move along.
Yeah. Good morning, Polly.
Morning.
Hey, Polly.
How's things?
Meh.
We're bitching.
Nice.
It's normal.
We're kind of all over the place in our bitching because, man, the thing that set me off, Polly, and I'm interested in your take on this, was Representative Frederica Wilson saying that she thinks people should be prosecuted for mocking Congress online.
Mm-hmm.
And you know me and my free speech thing. This set me the fuck off. How you are a fucking member of Congress in the United States. How is that even a thought you have?
You know, there was such an act, law passed, the Sedition Act under John Adams. the infamous Alien and Sedition Acts, and it was rescinded, and nothing like that was ever tried again. You'd think a member of Congress would know how unpopular the exact thing they're proposing that failed before. Can you imagine a congressman saying, you know what we should do? We should constitutionally prohibit alcohol.
Right.
And it's like, how do you not know that this already was tried and failed?
Prohibition for the win.
Like, the Alien and Sedition Acts are absolutely infamous.
Yeah.
How the fuck could you possibly not be aware of it?
Didn't FDR try something like that? Or Wilson?
That's a good question. I'd be interested to know.
I think Woodrow Wilson tried something like that when he started locking the Germans up.
Now, real quick, before we go on, since all four of us are here, we're not going to sing again, but we're just going to go in line. We're going to say happy birthday to Willow. Jack, say happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Willow.
Dax.
Happy birthday, Willow.
Polly.
Happy birthday, Willow.
Willow, happy birthday, sweetheart. Seriously, I hope this is like the greatest birthday you've ever had.
Absolutely. Willow's awesome. Have a good time. You can't drink, but, you know.
She really is.
18. Yay. You're making your mother feel old, by the way.
That's all right. It passes. Fuck, mine already have children that are... My granddaughter's going to pre-K this year. She's 4 already. What the hell happened? Where'd my life go?
Wait, else she's asking for your car keys.
That's all right. I'll give it to her. It's a little bit. She can do whatever she wants. Anyway, it's amazing to me that a member of Congress, look, even without knowing the history there, Polly, the first fucking amendment. How do you not know that? How do you go from free speech to we should prosecute people for free speech? Now, in fairness, she did not say what kind of prosecution. She didn't say whether it was a fine or throw you in jail.
Doesn't matter. It's the principle of it.
Ding, ding, ding. Thank you.
Well, yeah, I mean, that people get confused on. There are some gray areas of free speech, a hell of a lot of them, and they should be discussed and hashed out and all of those things. But the one thing that they kind of always lose sight of, it's like you're impacting my freedom of speech. Is it the government doing it? Because they're who is restricted from doing it. That's the central point. You would think of anybody, a member of Congress, suggesting that, like, let's say it's only civil penalties, it's fines, monetary fines that you're now subject to. It's the government doing it to you. How could a member of Congress be unaware of how violative of the First Amendment that is?
How illegal?
Yeah.
And especially, she specifically said, she didn't, she goes on to, say, if you make Congress feel unsafe, her whole reasoning was if you mock them, make fun of them online, you should be prosecuted. What the fuck? What country do you think you're in?
And I mean, these are the nobles. We are just lowly peasantry.
Like the Sedition Acts were passed at a time when, like, it's unique, circumstances to the time. It was about the French. That's what was going on. It was about the French. It's trying to tear down the American government, which was fledgling as fledgling gets, by the colonies. Well, now states were being flooded with citizens of France that was in the middle of a revolution, and they were trying to embroil America in the middle of their revolution, when Washington, in his parting speech, warned against foreign involvement. Don't get involved in other people's wars. Don't form alliances where you can get tied up. That's exactly how we'll get dragged into something we don't want to be a part of. The French were flooding the colonies at the time, and full of criticism of, we need to tear down this new government because it's obviously not supporting every revolution around the world, therefore is not fit for purpose. They should support every revolution of every government fight, of every people fighting every king. And so the Sedition Act was specifically to be able to lock those people up. It still didn't fly. As justifiable as those reasons might be at the time, it doesn't pass the muster of the spirit of free speech. Thus was rescinded.
Yeah, she wants to do something like the Sedition Act of 1918, where you can't use abusive language.
I think if I was in her district, I would start a recall over this. Thank you, Asian Hippie, who says, make sure you keep your free speech. Don't end up like us in the UK. Believe me, they can, you can have my gun when you pull it from my cold, dead hand. You can have my free speech when you pull it from my cold, dead mouth.
The question to be asked of this person, if news entertainers were actually journalists and not talking head attempted entertainers, right? They would ask her the question again and again. You are critical of Donald Trump. How is it that you do not see that as an act of sedition, yet criticism of Congress should be an act of sedition?
Because they're the ones doing it. It's hypocrisy at its finest.
And that's what I mean. If a journalist was worth their salt, they would ask, how is it that you are not a hypocrite? Explain, make the case to me that you're not a hypocrite.
Let me make this even better for you. What, do I hear music?
Yeah, that's my phone ringing. Someone's trying to get a hold.
Oh, okay. It's like, if
it's for me, I'm not here.
It kind of sounds like the creepy music that plays at the end of my videos. At the end of this little speech that she gave, she blames Donald Trump for why people mock Congress.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
No, people mock Congress because you act like retards.
The irony.
Right.
I just
like, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Oh, hi, Blondie. I didn't see you come in. Was she a lefty? Oh, yes. Is she a lefty? Yeah, she is. Polly's going to get Monkey a copyright claim with his phone. Now we're good. Suddenly we're off the air and I'm fighting him again. Yeah, sorry. This one to me, you know how I am with this. It just, no, you are a fucking member of the U.S. Congress. We are 2 days, when she said this, 2 days from celebrating our nation's birthday. And you come out with that shit? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Nah, man, they do not have the wherewithal to draw the connections. I honestly think these people just have like this ideological faith that they or rhetoric that they follow, and they just say things. They don't think about them. They just say shit.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think that there's much depth of like, don't you realize that? And it's like, no, she didn't. Just like Jack said, this is just saying stuff that they think will appeal to their voting base. There's no thinking it through. It's like, what's her name from California? Maxine Waters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, do you think that she thinks through the harebrained garbage that she says? Absolutely not. I want you to form mobs and push back against every member of the Trump administration at restaurants, gas stations. Like, are you insane? You're inciting people to mob members of the elected officials of the federal government or appointed officials of the federal government. What are you doing? She didn't think that through. She just said it.
Well, they either are true believers or they're just idiots. Either way, they're going to get people hurt.
Or both.
Yeah, or both.
Likely both. We're going to change. We're going to go a little bit on politics here for a minute because this story made me laugh my ass off. Former California Assembly Speaker Willie Brown said that no Democrat candidate in the 2020 race is capable of beating President Trump right now. Brown's political analysis appears in his San Francisco Chronicle column on Saturday in a piece titled, "Bad News for Democrats, None of These Candidates Can Beat Trump." Brown admitted that not even his ex-girlfriend, Senator Kamala Harris of California, could beat Trump in a race today. Quote, Harris got all the attention for playing prosecutor in chief, but her case against former Vice President Joe Biden boiled down in some ways to a ringing call for forced school busing. It won't be too hard for Trump to knock that one out of the park in 2020. Even Willie Brown. I mean, he's like giving her a pearl necklace before. And he's like, bitch, you ain't got no chance.
Oh, Kyler, thanks for putting our Streamlabs up there, but I take issue with the air quotes around voluntary basement Asians. They sign all the forms.
It's entirely voluntary.
Yeah, that they agree to be there. It's cool.
It's indentured servitude. They'll be let go if they survive.
It's a sex contract. I don't know if they can read it or not, but they signed it.
Yeah, this is a good time to remind you guys, we are brought to you by you. If you enjoy what you see here, please hit the like button, please share, and please support me and the gentleman on the dais if you can financially. And don't forget to check out their channels. Links are below. Yeah, I just thought that was funny. Even Willie Brown's like, these bitches ain't got no chance. Not even that one that used to suck my dick.
Yeah, I'm starting to agree with him because, I was a little like, oh, which one of these guys is going to be the one to come out on top? But so far, they're all just shameless pandering jackasses. I don't see anything. They're not saying anything that's going to appeal to the people they lost in 2016.
And they're doing a lot to alienate even more. Because there are a lot of Democrats who are business owners. And they're going to look at some of these proposals and go, how the fuck am I going to sustain my business with all of this bullshit you're pulling?
Yeah.
And then you had the thing like, oh man, the one that hurt them so much on the second night was that question. And I can't believe he threw it out there. Like, which one of you would cover illegals with your health care? And every one of them raised their hands. Like,
oh, that New York Post cover picture, who wants to lose the election, was fucking brilliant.
It was fucking gorgeous. Like, what the fuck are you even thinking? Oh man, I saw something really funny today. I have a new favorite term, bitch ass roads. I don't know if you guys know who Eric July is.
Nope.
He's a black libertarian on Twitter, and he does podcasts and stuff. There's a link to the specific one I'm talking about. He did this little video today where he's talking about how oh, thank you, Prospero. And again, thank you, Kyler, for throwing the links out there for us. But he's talking about how when libertarians get questioned online, one of the first things they're always asked is, how are you going to pay for roads? Now, this is where me and libertarians actually split. I think there is a need for some government, including for, road construction. I have no problem with that. Where libertarians are like, no, we'll have private roads. And I'm like, that didn't work out real well in the West. I'm just throwing that out there. But he goes on a rant about how, look, that is the easiest question we can answer because we get asked it all the fucking time. And he just goes off on, I don't care about these bitch ass roads. Fuck those bitch ass roads. It is funny as hell. I highly recommend watching it. It's great. What else do we have here? I think I'm through my... Sorry, guys. My Twitter stuff. Oh, here's one that did annoy me. I don't know who this guy is. Wajahat Ali. Wajahat, that's his name. He tweeted out, if the right is so triggered by AOC, imagine what will happen to them if a woman of color becomes president or vice president.
It has nothing to do with her skin color. It's her goofy ideas.
It's the fact she's a moron. She's a moron. She lies, and she has no idea what she's talking about, even when she's pushing stuff. This is the woman, remember, who told us 12 years is all we had left. And it wasn't the joke she says it was. It wasn't she wasn't being hyperbolic at the time. She said it dead serious because she did not understand what she was talking about. She didn't understand the information that had been fed to her. Nobody cares about the color of her skin. She's a fucking idiot. That's the problem. Nobody cares if we get a woman president or vice president, as long as it's the right person for the job, you dumbasses. A woman took down the Mayans. I don't know my Mayan history. Is that true?
I have no idea.
Oh, all right. Oh, why are we bopping people? I'm so sorry. This is the time of show normally on this. This is why at 2 a.m. I go through these yawning fits. And then we'll talk about this one real quick before we move on to other stuff. This was just a random chick today who got ratioed to fuck for this dumbass tweet. Says, okay, I want a genuine answer. If you're past the age of 25, why are you on Twitter? I genuinely want to know. And
didn't know there was an age restriction.
Yeah, a whole bunch of people just lit her the fuck up. And then she tweeted out, lol, thank goodness I muted this. Why have all the old people come and attack me for asking a question? Because you asked a really fucking stupid question. And you little shits. You little shits. You do realize that we were using social media in its earlier forms while you were shitting in your diaper, right?
No, I don't think they do. People are kind of dumb now.
They are. They're so dumb. Slavely says libertarianism does not equal anarchism. I agree with you, but there's a lot of them who don't. They're like, no, we can do it all without government.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Yeah, and it's why the Libertarian Party will never go anywhere. Is because there's so many of them who are they're not libertarian, they're anarchists, and instead of just admitting that, they're like, no, I think we need government for shit. I'm sure we need it for something. Yeah, so I'm with you. I'm with you that it shouldn't mean anarchism. That's why me and the Libertarian Party split. I actually was in a libertarian chat, and I had so many arguments with these idiots, and so many of them. That's actually where I also ran into the guy who told me he wasn't human. This motherfucker actually said to me, I'm not human. I'm like, well, what are you? He goes, I don't know, but I know I'm not human. I'm like,
so
what?
Mentally ill then, huh?
Yeah, like, so you're crazy is what you're telling me. Yeah, he was the first gender fluid person I remember. He was species fluid. I'm not human. And he was deadly serious, man.
Of course, because he's insane.
We talked about the white person thing yesterday. So okay, we're done with my Twitter. We can go look at other things. Let's check out the hashtag. Do we have any beautiful women on the hashtag? I'm sure we do. Oh, wow. Whoa. Those are some fake titties, but they are big. Yeah, we got some beautiful women coming in from Jordan, and Michael's got some, and Quinn has some really scary, weird shit. Evolved Potato has some S&M shit on there. And Ramen is keeping up his I'm sending weird, I'll give you nightmare shit for some reason. Ex-NFL quarterback Anthony Wright was shot multiple times in North Carolina. Wow. Stemming from a verbal altercation with his girlfriend. Did she shoot him?
Probably.
Former NFL quarterback Anthony Wright was hospitalized Monday after being shot multiple times, stemming from a verbal altercation, with his girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. The altercation took place in Concord, North Carolina. Police said officers arrived on the scene after a report of gunfire and found Wright with multiple gunshot wounds, according to the Sun Journal. He was rushed to the hospital and was reported listed in stable condition. Witnesses told police that Wright, 43, got into a verbal spat with his girlfriend's ex. The incident occurred when the ex-boyfriend showed up to drop off his daughter, according to the Sun Journal. An argument occurred soon after, and shots were fired. No arrests were made. Police say they're searching for William Moses Hooker Jr. Well, there you go.
It's a name board out of Satan's asshole.
Right? Oh, there's some women in pretty dresses. Huh. Pretty wedding dresses that you just know you lift the back up and sperm her. Body found in London garden fell from Heathrow-bound plane. Well, authorities in London are investigating after a body believed to be that of a Kenyan stowaway was found in the backyard of a home over the weekend after likely falling from the landing gear of a plane passing overhead.
Yeah, they were probably dropping the landing gear and his corpse fell out.
How do you... Okay, let's say you're out in your backyard, right? And suddenly just a body falls out of the fucking sky. That would fuck me up for life, man.
Yeah, I mean, it would be weird. Unless somebody yelled "Happy Birthday" or something, or "Surprise." I don't know. I don't know how I would respond to that. Be like, "Huh, that just happened."
I feel like I would laugh a little bit and then just be horrified.
Yeah,
because that's not the kind of thing you see every day.
Well, this is why I try never to go outside.
And then we have another Florida man with food. Florida man, and this is another one of those stories where there's more to it than the headline gives us, but Florida man arrested after pelting his girlfriend with McDonald's sweet and sour packets. A Florida man pelted his girlfriend in the head and face area with sweet and sour sauce packets Sunday because he was angry she had bought the wrong food from McDonald's. Jesus Oscar Ferrer Jr., 30, attacked his girlfriend, with whom he has a child, in the couple's motel room in Tampa. A struggle ensued, and Ferrer allegedly pinned his girlfriend to the ground. He placed his palm on her face and pressed her head into the ground using his body weight, which prompted the woman to rip off part of his beard.
Good for her.
By the time the officers arrived, he had fled the motel. He was arrested and booked into the Pasco County Jail and charged with felony battery. Now, see, I get it. He did actually do that, but isn't the pinning her to the ground and smashing her face far worse than throwing sweet and sour sauce at her?
Yeah, but it's clickbait.
I said chicken. I said McChicken, bitch. Right?
Well, maybe she was being hot and spicy and really just needed to be sweet and sour.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah,
I see what you did there. Who gets that mad?
Lunatics and abusive spouses.
Okay,
Apparently,
fair enough. Mexicans. No, I'm sorry.
To be fair, it's Florida, so they're probably Cuban.
Yeah, right. No, it's just Ralphie May does a bit where he's talking about how Dora the Explorer is a cartoon made to make people hate Mexicans. Who lets their little kid wander around the forest with a monkey? Mexicans. Yeah.
Well,
fucking love that.
Spanglish. Yeah, I could see that. That's actually pretty sinister.
Yeah, poor Ralphie May. That's another one we lost too early. Smart guy.
Did he die?
He did. Yeah, a few years ago now, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That was one because I really liked Ralphie May, and you knew it was coming as big as he was.
Yeah, he was morbidly obese. So,
and yeah, that happens to too many of our big comedians, John Candy and Chris Farley. Just so many of them, man.
Yeah, John Candy was a real tragedy. That guy was really smart and funny.
I fucking love John Candy. Why do you guys sound so effeminate? This sounds effeminate to you?
What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
I'm wondering what the women in his life are like. Give me a beer, son.
My name's Susan.
You might want to check under them skirts, my friend. You might want to check under them skirts.
Are you in Thailand? Because you're allowed to ask.
Cops asked public to stop making fun of Florida drug suspects' mugshot.
Nope. Too bad, officers.
Let me show you the picture, and you'll see why people are doing it.
Yeah. Yep, I can see why.
Bitch looked like he got hit by a cannonball. Sheriff's office has come to the defense of a suspected drug dealer from Florida after his mugshot was posted on their Facebook page. Orlando Lopez, 43 of Palm Coast, was pulled over in Robeson County in North Carolina, just north of the South Carolina border. A search of his vehicle turned up 98 grams of cocaine and 35 grams of meth. The estimated street value of the drugs would be about $10,600. He was subsequently arrested and charged with trafficking in meth, trafficking in cocaine, possession with intent to sell and deliver cocaine, possession with intent to manufacture, sell and to deliver a Schedule II controlled substance, maintaining a vehicle for controlled substance, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Fuck, man, you're going to jail for a long time.
Yeah, have fun. Get comfortable, buddy. You can just lay stake claim to that bunk now because you're going to use it for a while. Do you think the arresting officer looked at his partner and was like, That boy ain't all there.
Quote, even though this individual has been charged for committing a crime, he is still somebody's child/family member, stated a post on the Robeson County Sheriff's Office Facebook page. It's obvious that he has suffered some type of injury. Please refrain from making jokes, negative comments. Have a blessed day.
Oh,
Fuck
you
that
were
guy.
just inviting people to troll you now.
No shit. You should have just left it alone. It would have gone away on its own.
Yeah, in like 24 hours. But now...
He looks like, you ever, like you have a jug of milk or something like that, and you accidentally push it in, and you can never quite get it back out right?
Yeah, he does look like that.
Yeah.
He probably had some sort of like accident or something, some kind of industrial accident or car accident, and they had to remove part of his brain because of an injury. Either that or he's just deformed from birth, and it's pretty gross either way.
I can make fun of him. He's a drug dealer. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Why do I care about this guy? He's a scumbag.
But he has family. He's somebody's son.
Yeah, BG makes a great point. How bad do you think his street cred is being damaged by police acting like his mommy and asking people to stop picking on him?
Oh, dude, yeah, you don't want that going into prison.
No, that might be exactly why they did this.
Oh, that's horrible. All right. It's gonna do it for stories for now. At least those stories. Wow, what is with the weird shit?
It's just one of those days, man.
I want to see women covered in blood. That's James Colley. Wow. We can share her on screen. She's covered. Now, this is the kind of thing I like that you guys share. Look at her. Look at that.
That's very nice.
It's an all-American girl, man. She got her jeans and boots on.
Yeah, and the thigh gap. Yeah.
Whew. Damn.
I would do things to her. Unwholesome things.
I would do things to her that they don't even have names for yet.
So is Polly coming back?
Or I don't know what's up with Polly.
Is he just like, fuck you guys, I'm out?
Yeah, there's a lot of great pictures there, guys. If you enjoy beautiful women, you should definitely check out the hashtag MITAM. Remember, if you send in pictures, keep the nipples and vaginas covered, because sometimes kids come to this place and I don't want to be responsible for them seeing things they shouldn't. Get back in your cage, sloth. Who are we talking about there? Her boobs are lopsided. It was how she was standing. Look, I don't give a fuck about her boobs. I'm gonna be honest with you. She can keep the bra on the whole time.
Yeah, I'm an ass man, so the boobs are just kind of secondary.
Heathens.
Hey, look. You be nice.
If it's bigger than my hand, it's a waste of flesh.
And judging by the way she looks, she probably doesn't have much of an ass, but she was still pretty.
I'd like to find out.
Yeah, it's a beautiful woman, man. Remember, guys, you don't have to tag me in these. Just tag you don't have to tag all of us. Just tag the hashtag. We'll look it up.
Yeah, I never look at my Twitter anyway. So.
Oh, man. I got to stretch. My ribs hurt, man. This is bullshit. I was on Jackbox Games with Jack Gunsky tonight. Lady Monkey. Yeah, Lady Monkey was on there. And Data Wasteland had been on there with him, and he had to drop. So I'm like, all right, I'll come on.
Oh, I missed hanging out with Lady Monkey. That sucks.
Yeah. She doesn't get to do that stuff very often, but it was a lot of fun. You guys should check that out. No shit, really bad comic reviews. I don't know what Prospero's asking about there. I wonder if it's the boob thing.
I don't know.
You know, we haven't had a good boob discussion in a while.
I say a lot of random things, so it's kind of hard to keep up with. By the time they hear it, I've already moved on 4 or 5 times.
I know that happens a lot in the streams because we just keep going. Prospero says, meanwhile on the Minions. Look, sweetie, I was on the Minions just a couple of days, a week ago? I haven't been on Jackbox in months.
Yeah, and Gunsky's got a really good crew showing up on a regular basis, so.
And there's only one monkey to go around, y'all. And I'm broke. I'm crippled.
James, you have a Patreon, Monkey?
I do have a Patreon. and a Streamlabs, and I sell merchandise.
Yeah, I mean, is the T-shirt link in the description?
It is indeed, and that is a wonderful way to support the channel. The best way to support the channel financially is through Streamlabs if you just want to donate. But if you want something for yourself, you can pick up, one of those shirts. I like those shirts.
I love my monkey shirt.
I do too.
You have one of the older ones, don't you?
Yeah. Your life makes me sad.
With the big, I don't have that.
Yeah,
that is a collector's item now. I'm never re-releasing that shirt in that form.
I don't know why, man. I don't get it.
Because that is for the old school people. You got to have something you got to have vintage, right? So
I think you should re-release it like once a year for 24 hours only.
That's not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
But I am gonna, because I have the "Your Life Makes Me Sad" shirt. I'm gonna put the monkey back on there because that seems to be something people like. Yeah. But it's gonna be different. It's not gonna be the same. Deplorbius Unum says, "I needed a laugh. Thanks, everyone." I don't know what made you laugh, but I'm happy you did.
We're here to help. Not a lot, but we do help occasionally.
Now, Dax, I want to show you something.
Okay.
We found
porn.
Not exactly. We found this morning, and since she's not at a con, I think you might actually like this one. It's just cosplay, and I know how you felt about Booby Fett, but how do you feel about this one, man?
As long as she's not taken to the cons and she's doing this just for like own personal amusement and/or those sad boys with daddy's paychecks, it's fine.
That's what I thought you would say.
Is this Darth Is this Darth Jubblies?
This is Darth Boobies, man. I dubbed her Darth Boobies. No, we thought that would be your reaction, Dax, because your objections seem to be the cons, right?
Yes, that's primarily my real objection is just the cons.
Yeah, so you can appreciate this one, right? Look at her.
Oh yeah, she's very nice.
I want to get that outfit for Lady Monkey. But which I don't like the big boots because I like short women, and that adds like what 4 inches to her. I don't need that. She can wear flats for all I care.
Is James Earl Jones on Cameo? Because I will pay him $50 to say, "Ooh, monkey, yes, harder."
That would be awesome. Ooh, monkey, yes, harder. That's another one of mine, isn't it? Says James Colley. I don't remember who sent this in. You're asking me about like what 15 hours ago. I don't remember that shit. I appreciate whoever sent it in, but yeah, like damn, like that goes in the save folder. Got to ask Dax about it because I know you like your Star Wars, and she's.
I love my Star Wars.
I know you do, and I finally saved pictures of Booby Fett. Close your eyes for a second, Dax, because we got to share this with the people. This I know you hate the con thing, so close your eyes. Look at
looking all right.
Look at that.
Yeah, she's very attractive, but she's there to rip off poor, sad, pathetic nerds.
Shh, just let it happen.
And she should be in my subterranean love den.
I'm going to cut her out of this picture and put her somewhere nicer so that you guys can appreciate how she looks. Because you guys are like, she's stealing from men. And I'm just like, I want to penis her.
It's not that she's stealing from men. She's taking advantage of...
Taking advantage.
No, we're going to start this conversation again.
No. I understand. I'm not arguing this time. I understand your argument. That she's taking advantage of the guys by dressing like that and not really actually dressing as a character. I'm right there, right?
Pretty mostly, yeah.
Yeah. See, so I'm not arguing. I was letting the people appreciate Booby Fett because, come on, Booby Fett's hot. I don't know where we go after Darth Booby and Booby Fett. I like Booby Fett. Frederica Wilson, you can get the fuck off my screen. I forgot to close her out earlier. What else we got going on in the world today?
The ice cream liquor. You heard about that?
Oh God. Yeah, I don't remember where it was. A chick, she filmed herself doing it, didn't she?
I think so.
Yeah, opening up ice cream in grocery stores, licking it and putting it back.
Yeah. Blue Bonnet now with herpes.
Yeah, that disgusted me.
That's nasty. You don't fuck with people's food. I hate that. Ugh.
Yeah, that's not a prank. You're just gross.
Yeah, that's you said it right. That it's not a prank, and if you think it is, then you're a moron. You can get people really sick doing that kind of shit.
Yeah, I hope that they bring back the stockade just for that dumb bitch.
Mm-hmm.
The guy filming it deserves just as much, if not more.
Oh yeah,
He's part of it, definitely.
yeah. Because I would, if one of my friends did that, I'd be like, I don't think we could be friends. You're icky.
I don't understand why people don't get the difference between funny and what the fuck is wrong with you. Because that's, to me, that's a pretty simple line.
You would think so, but they also believe in communism. So what do you expect? It's not smart people.
I blame Tom Green.
Yeah, I do too. He's a piece of shit.
Tom Green started this, and then Jackass picked up and ran with it. And now every moron out there is like, I know something. This is disgusting as shit, but it's going to be so funny.
Yeah, they lowered the bar so much on what is humorous, air quotes.
Well, it's not even humor. It's just...
Well, they think it is.
No, I get you there. They're trying to be shocking. They think shocking is funny. And it can be, but it isn't always. And especially, I mean, it's like, I'm going to lick somebody's food. I'm going to give them the herpaderp. Good job, asswipe. I hope she ends up in jail for a long time for that.
Yeah, isn't there...
she'll be pregnant first.
In chat, like Ariana Grande licking the donuts. Yes.
Yeah, that's
nasty
gross,
bitch.
dude. That chick, yeah. You ever listen to her music? If she's even remotely that way in real life, she's a dirty whore.
Well, just look at her. She looks like a dirty whore. And I know we're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but if it says dictionary, I'm expecting word definitions inside.
Yeah.
I feel like I've never understood that. Don't judge a book by its cover. It's like, what? But
isn't that how you buy books?
That's,
you look at the cover.
Yeah. The cover tells me what's inside the book. It's supposed to. What if someone's kid ate that ice cream and got the herpes? Yeah. That bitch don't care. She's nasty. She also says she hates America. Is that true, or is that Ariana Grande?
Ariana Grande.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, yeah. I think we talked about it on the show. Don't fuck with people's food. I have an update on Jussie Smollett.
Oh, is he going to jail yet? Because that fucker needs to.
We'll see. New video shows Empire actor Jussie Smollett and the Asundario brothers, I think is how you say that, whom he claims attacked him, both walking down the same sidewalk, passing a loading dock within seconds of each other at the time of the alleged incident.
Nice. Somebody found some more footage.
The footage was obtained by Fox News from the Chicago Police Department through a Freedom of Information Act request. Authorities told Fox that Smollett and the Asundario brothers are the ones seen on tape, with the brothers wearing hooded sweatshirts and the television star sporting the same white sweater he wore during the January 29 attack, which cops have labeled as a hoax. The video first shows Smollett leaving his luxury Chicago building before he heads to the Subway sandwich shop where he told investigators he went. The brothers can be seen walking around in the same area around the time of the alleged hate crime. The unedited clip, captured from inside a nearby loading dock, shows the trio walking by separately, with the Asundario brothers heading in one direction and Smollett coming from the other just 27 seconds later. One of them can be seen wearing a red-brimmed hat that he was spotted wearing inside the hardware store when the supplies for the attack were purchased. Two subjects, now known to be redacted and redacted, entered the store and purchased several items, which included gloves, face mask, and a red hat, Chicago police reportedly stated in their notes. So he didn't know that it was them. Kiss my ass. Thank you, the Caps and Dogs. Don't judge by its cover, but rather the map inside. What kind of books are you reading? Atlases?
National Geographic.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
They always had the coolest maps.
I'm gonna have to watch that. Oh yeah. Wow. So yeah, we know it was them. We know what happened. This motherfucker should have gone to jail for this.
Yeah, if they had this kind of evidence where they could show that they were within 30 seconds of each other, plus the check and all that other stuff, there's no reason not to have prosecuted him. This was just more Chicago corruption. Yeah, well, I understand why the cops are furious about this. It should be.
Well, they said this, what was it, 16 charges he got hit with by the grand jury?
Yeah.
The prosecutor could have asked for less crimes because that's what they're thinking. Well, this was too much. Okay, so reduce it. Reduce it. You have that power.
All she had to do was cut a deal and say he gets a couple years probation and blah blah blah, and he doesn't have to allocute to his actual crime. You know, hit him with a lesser charge of like filing a false report or something like that.
Thank you so much for sharing the Streamlabs again, Kyler. Thank you guys for that. Because seriously, if you can donate, it is appreciated. This is my job, and you guys are kind of my benefactors. I should be showing you dick pics at this point. Who wants a monkey dick pic? No, you're not getting one. I'll send you a dick pic, but it's not going to be my dick. This story caught my eye. Fury at Gwyneth over wellness summit. Quote, a fucking extortionist. Attendees of Gwyneth Paltrow's... Oh, hang on just a second. Are you back with us, Polly? Polly, can you hear us?
Polly dead.
Our correspondent from Polly Dubland is... We're trying to get with him. Polly, are you there? We'll check back with Polly in just a moment.
He's probably busy swearing at his computer right now.
He probably accidentally unplugged his mic. He'll be back in just a second, guys. Attendees of Gwyneth Paltrow's UK Wellness Summit in London are revolting after they were charged $5,700 to attend, then subjected to a weekend-long Goop sales pitch while the actress skipped out on some of the festivities.
It's like a hippie version of the Fire Fest.
Tailed says, can we get an F in chat for our fallen friend, Polly? Indeed, indeed. Let's get that F in there, you guys. Because Polly, we love you, man. We hope everything's okay. Blink twice. Did Jason Mimosa find you?
Hello.
There you are.
Polly.
Yes.
We've fixed our technical difficulties with our correspondents over in Polyland. Polly, how are things over there?
I just got off the most frustratingly female fucking phone call. Oh my god.
Oh, one of those.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you want some frustratingly female, you've come to the right place.
Oh man, Monkey, what is it with women?
Well,
I mean, for real.
Did she do something to piss you off?
No, it was like, how many times can you say the same thing and you not believe me? And it's like, am I annoying you? No.
You're starting to, lady.
But then they ask you like 3 or 4 times and bring it up again and again, even when you veer off to other times. Are you sure I'm not annoying you? You're not annoying me. Well, you sound annoyed. Well, now I am. Like,
now, listen, Polly. If it doesn't work out, just forward her number to Jason Momoa, and it'll fix itself.
Oh my god, it's just. I start hurting some feelings here in a minute. Like, you know what I mean? Like, where it's like when you're tempted to start sentences with "look, bitch," like this is not good.
That's how burritos get thrown.
Yeah, that's how I end up in being single.
The look, bitch. Whoops. Fund. There we go. We're just about, speaking of frustrating bitches, Polly, we're talking about Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, yes. Is she selling something new and useless for a lot of money?
Well, I'm going to start the story over. You only missed the first paragraph, so you ready for this?
Yep.
Attendees of Gwyneth Paltrow's UK Wellness Summit in London are revolting after they were charged $5,700 to attend, then subjected to a weekend-long Goop sales pitch while the actress skipped out on some of the festivities. One attendee told us that a prominent British guest was so appalled by the aggressive Goop hype that she sent a WhatsApp message to fellow attendees saying, "GP, what the Goop community calls Paltrow is a fucking extortionist." Those at the event this weekend were urged to book rooms through Goop at $1,300 for 2 nights at the Kimpton Fitzroy London Hotel, but some later discovered the rates that weekend started at $250 a night. The Goop rooms were suites with a gluten-free. The Goop room, that sounds like something at a porn shop. With a gluten-free breakfast included. The event featured a health summit where Gwyneth, who was surrounded by security, offered helpful tips such as creativity with your hands is like channeling God, how to hydrate mindfully, along with a sound bath and a workout with her trainer, Tracy Anderson. An on-site Goop store offered fare like $55 vibrator named the Millionaire because it feels like $1 million.
So many comments, none of them are nice.
Yeah. A Goop representative said the true value of the weekend was over $8,000 because of free extras, including golden facials and far infrared gemstone therapy, as well as health panels not connected to Goop. As for Gwyneth, go ahead.
I can guarantee you, I can find somebody to give you a golden facial while rubbing a crystal on you for way less money than that.
Way less money. As for Gwyneth, quote, in addition to walking around the summit, she also hosted an intimate workout class with Tracy, followed by a panel where she and Tracy answered attendees' questions in an honest, casual setting. We have not received negative feedback. It was more along the lines of, thanks for an amazing weekend. There you go. So Gwyneth is out there taking money from people again for Goop. I got to see this Goop vibrator. Goop vibrator Millionaire. The Millionaire. It's in the Smile Makers section. Wait, that's it? That's their dildo? I think I can show this online.
Well, it's probably not a dildo proper. It's like a personal massager, you know. Like
well, this is it.
What? That's what they're getting worked up about?
That looks like an Alexa.
A $55 dildo they were selling at the event. That'll make you feel like $1 million, ladies. Smile Makers. Jesus fuck. Man, you got to give it to Gwyneth, man. That bitch, she could sell licked ice cream to people who don't like licked ice cream.
Well, she's selling to these like middle-class bored housewives that have too much access to their husband's money.
What? Okay, hold on. It was like golden facials and the like. What was the infrared crystal? What?
Where was that at? Hang on. I got to find. Wait, why is this page stuck? It won't let me throw on that page. Oh, there we go. Where's that at? Here we go. Fuck, I can't find it now. It was okay. I'm looking for the $8,000. Oh, there it is. In far infrared gemstone therapy.
Oh God, that's so new age snake oil, man. I can't come up with another description of it. Like it's just what the fuck.
Woo, bunkum.
Didn't she get sued for her Goop stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
That it's called Goop should have been your first fucking sign, man.
Wasn't it the suit over the vagina egg thing? I can't remember. Let's find out.
Dax, Polly, Monkey. You guys want to start a group called Spooge?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, like it's like Goop is like Schmutz. Why didn't you just call your company Schmutz?
Spooge. Better
Yeah,
term.
spooge, goop, crap,
You're
sludge.
missing it. Her initials are GP. So what other word do you make with that?
Grape.
Goop.
Yeah. Why? Yeah, there you go. Why didn't you just call your company Grape? Could have a little grape logo. It sounds nice. Who doesn't like grapes? They make wine. Like, you know, it's also, yeah. Why not just see? Right off the top of Jack's head was a better answer. They fucking Goop.
But with grape, you'd have to drop the E and it would be grap. That's too close to crap.
What's her middle name?
How the fuck would I know?
Like Ornithol? Like does it?
I don't know.
Like, is it with an O? Is what I'm getting at. I was trying to think of what's an O name, and the only thing that came was Ornithol James Simpson. I don't know why I was thinking of OJ, but
Let's see. Did they have her full name?
It's very cutthroat in the group business.
Kate. Her middle name is Kate.
well, KC, it's Gukup. Like, I mean, that's not Goop. It's GKP. I mean,
She could have just went GKP. That actually sounds kind of new, fresh and funky. GKP, yo.
Better than Goop.
way better than Goop.
All right, here it is. Gwyneth Paltrow, Goop agrees to pay $145,000 to settle false advertising lawsuit.
Like, Monkey, the stuff she's selling is less effective, less functional, more expensive than them shitty sleeping pills that freaky makeup dude guy was selling. Remember?
Yeah.
Like, that stuff
James-
is more
James
worth
Charles.
your time. They taste so bomb. Remember?
Yes. The vitamins, the gummy vitamins.
Yeah.
Goop sounds like a Mario character. Yeah. Let's see. Gwyneth Paltrow's lifestyle company Goop was selling $66 vaginal eggs. They said balanced hormones and made it easier to wait for the restroom.
You stuff this up your vagina to resist urinal flow and increase your chakra or whatever the fuck. Like, what the fuck, man?
Also, if you want, you could get a resist brand that helps you fight Trump while you're putting an egg in your vagina. And the eggs hatch and a wasp nest comes out, and then you have a wasp nest in your vagina, like that fad from a couple years ago. Then you're leaking honey.
Who wants something called a Goop egg?
It sounds like somebody just shot a load in a Easter egg and shoved it in somebody's crotch.
Right?
Weird, then mildly arousing.
What's the sales pitch on it now? They don't even have one. It just Goop egg. Eggs are pre-drilled for a string add-on. We recommend using unwaxed dental floss. Oh my God.
Wonder how many people got those stuck in their vaginas.
I just love this. I really do.
I half want to look up the Rule 34s on these.
I want to know. Seriously, I gotta make a company. You can sell anything to stupid people.
Oh yeah.
But you gotta have the name. Like, it's Gwyneth Paltrow's Fuckery Incorporated.
Wait.
That's why the stuff sells.
Look in the chat. I need a 1. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Who would buy ranting monkey vaginal eggs? Come on.
Ranting monkeys. No, man, it's just gonna be a bunch of jokes about Downsy eggs.
What? Oh, ranting monkey vaginal eggs to keep you from having Downsy eggs.
Jesus.
Y'all are saying 2. You're lying. You're lying. They misunderstood what I said. 2 is no, y'all. 2 is no. You guys don't want to have something with my name on it up in you. Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
God, that's a gross idea, Monkey. That's like, I mean,
Me being inside someone is a gross idea. What is Polly?
monkey
That is insulting as
suppositories.
fuck.
Monkey
I didn't say-
suppositories
no.
are not a good idea.
No,
No, they're
monkey
vaginal
suppositories.
eggs.
These are vaginal eggs.
What you're proposing is a vaginal suppository. Take this inanimate, functionless object that does all this wacky chi shit that I'm claiming, and stuff it in a body cavity.
Look,
Like, come on, who wants?
I'm going to
that?
be honest. Look, guys, the only thing this is going to do for you is make the inside of your vagina shaped like my egg for a while. That's it. But how good will that feel?
Possibly surprise your boyfriend if you don't take it out first.
See, if Sinatra was listening to this right now, he'd understand the whole polydad thing. Like, I'm the one trying to talk you guys back from the ledge, and he's like, "Oh, you're a buzzkill." No, man, like, you don't understand. This is
Look, no. Gwyneth fucking Paltrow can sell these. Why can't I?
because when she does it, it's retarded. When you do it, it's retarded. But you know that thing, rich people aren't crazy, they're eccentric. That's the difference. You're just crazy. You don't have her money and fame to be eccentric.
When Monkey does it, it's a cash grab.
Exactly. Thank you, Jack. And what do you mean? I'm YouTube famous, Polly.
YouTube famous.
I'm an influencer.
Like even Shillip DeFaco's fucking cereal sounds like a better idea than pussy eggs. I mean, Jesus.
I don't know. I'm with Monkey on this. The pussy eggs are definitely a better idea than
Thank
Bill
you.
DeFranco cereal. Ugh,
DeFrancos.
and those are only going in your mouth. I could hear you pick your cup up.
My favorite part is when Shillip said, "You can either put milk on them or not." Oh, thanks, Phil. No one's ever tried eating cereal without milk before.
Well, he meant real milk, not the soy milk he drinks.
Far says pussy egg cereal sounds worse. And you give me and Jack shit.
Well, you can always put your cereal in the pussy egg and enjoy it later with your own flavor.
I think calling it a pussy egg is what makes it sound bad. We should call it like a cooter egg. The ranting monkey cooter egg.
Oh my god.
Ranting monkeys, Downsy cooter eggs.
Anti-Downsy cooter eggs.
Oh, and you know what?
Yeah,
Unlike these ones, they're not going to be perfectly soft, you know, all the edges gone. I'm gonna have them just slightly edged, you know.
So you're trying to sell jagged, solid objects for women to insert.
Yes.
No, Monkey, you make them hollow so you can hide stuff in them, and then call them your gash stash.
Ranting monkey's gash stash.
So like,
I
comes
got to
in
get a hold of
that are
it.
threaded and can screw together in case you want to, like, what? Sneak fucking heroin into your boyfriend in jail?
Hey, look, I'm not telling people how to use it.
Yeah.
This is entirely up to you.
I won't recommend putting acid paper in there because your juices might leak in, and then you're gonna end up tripping balls for like a week.
Yeah, no bad. And make sure you clean them. Wash these damn things. What else does she sell that I could rip off? I mean, be inspired by.
Oh,
What the fuck does this bitch sell? Don't put a jade egg in your vagina, says gynecologist. Oh, don't listen to him. What does he know? Just because he studied the vagina.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It was made of jade?
They had jade and what was I forget what the other one was. They had two different ones.
Jade. It's Jack. It's so Eastern. You know?
It is. Oh, it's foreign, so it must be awesome.
Right? Like,
It'll realign all your chi and the negativity will flow out of you.
It'll absorb the bad body humors and bring balance to your chakra, like, or whatever the fuck, you know. Jesus fuck.
I need the shop. Where's the shop? There's the shop. Oh, Jesus fuck. They sell a ton of shit. I want to go exclusive to Goop.
Oh, dude, do they have the nursing shirts with the, like, where the boob can pop out?
Oh,
because you can get some of those with your face on them right over the boob. So it's like,
okay,
pull Monkey's face to reveal your titty.
Oh, dude. Okay. This is exclusive to them. This is part of their wellness. Okay. Mm-hmm. Nerd alert. It is a chew that will bite. It's a bite-sized mental boost. They also, oh my God, they have something called Goop Knock Me Out. That should be called Goop Date Rape Drug.
Yeah, won't that just be GHB?
It's melatonin.
Oh.
Mint chocolate melatonin. What else do we have here? Madam Ovary. Yeah, which by it's a $90
fertility enhancer.
Well, it's just vitamins for women's. They have a okay. Let's see. They have the variety pack. Then they have Madam Ovary, High School Jeans, with a G, not the J. Why am I feeling so effing tired? The Mother Load and Balls in the Air. Oh my God. I need to get into this business, man. People will buy any. Oh no. Oh, they sell a psychic vampire repellent.
Oh my God, that's totally valuable because psychic vampires steal your energy and they will live off of you and make you sad. I knew a chick that was really into that shit.
So it'll protect us from Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yes, indeed.
Because they feed off of your energy and they can drain you and you will feel it's so bad because some people don't know they're psychic vampires and they just steal your aura and it makes it fade. It's awful.
Oh dear Lord. This is her sex oil. This luxurious lubricant is made of coconut and sunflower seed oil. It's also infused with vitamin E, evening primrose, and rosemary leaf extract.
That sounds like something that's going to give my dick a rash.
That's going to give your pussy a rash. You can't put all that stuff in there. It is the most hydrating, intimate oil we know of, and just the right amount of slippery once applied to the skin.
Oh, fuck me.
You know what else works? KY.
Spit.
Tears.
Oh man.
Like not even KY brand name, like any non-petroleum based lubricant. They're available in knockoff brands. Like what do they call it? Love oil?
Sex oil.
Sex oil.
Well, yeah, that's just silly.
Like this is making me legitimately angry listening to all this. I want to throw like a milkshake cup with one of her fucking jade eggs in it at her.
You just said, no, I'm a psychic vampire. Don't buy that shit. It's crap. It doesn't work.
Oh no. She has a whole section in here between the sheets. These are her different dildos, guys. The Frenchman. The Fireman. The most disturbing one that I've seen here. The Tennis Coach, the Millionaire, and Olga. What the fuck? What is that? What is that? Hang on, we got to check this out.
The Olga?
It is a 24 karat yellow gold stainless steel dildo for $3,490.
Jack had it right. This is for rich housewives spending their husband's money because they're the Frenchman, the tennis coach, the etc. They're all what the fuck?
This is that thing I just talked about.
The hanging dong?
This is the $3,490 dildo.
This is like they're all meant like to like, oh, look at the shape of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, and it's called the Frenchman. I fucked my tennis coach once too. I wonder if that'll be able to fit in my ass the way his did. Like, you know, it
reminds me of Uncle Frank.
You know, people call me that. I have nieces and nephews now. I'm disturbed. I'm not done yet. They also have a lover's oil, which is for massage. What is this? LV trainer. It's to level up your pelvic floor.
Really? Your vaginal muscles is what they're getting at. Like, vaginal associated muscles. All right.
The Vesper vibrator necklace. Oh my God.
Sounds delicious.
The Vesper vibrator. Why did you name a vibrator after evening prayer?
Dude, it's a necklace.
None of that makes any sense at all.
This pretty bullet-shaped pendant is here for the transition from night out to night in. That is, it's a necklace and a vibrator.
How?
You want to see it?
Yeah, actually. Not really, but yeah, fuck it. Why not? Oh, I see.
Ladies, I got to ask you, how often in your press 1 if you've ever been in there at any time in your life you've thought, I really wish I had a necklace vibrator. And 2 if you're like, that's never crossed my mind ever once.
See, when you were saying like so like the vibrator part is like the pendant upon the necklace. When you're saying like I don't know, I was thinking like an anal bead necklace. Like I don't know.
Oh, look at this. You can recharge it quickly through any USB port.
Oh.
A full charge lasts about 40 minutes. So for you ladies out there who, have a little bit, it's not immediate for you. This one lasts a little while. The Vesper necklace looks great layered with other necklaces and with whatever you're wearing or not wearing.
Does it bubble as a pen light? Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. I just...
The diameter's 0.5 inches. Ladies, does that do it for you?
Well, if you're trying to hit just the clit in like an airplane bathroom or something, because you're just that kind of person that needs to sneak off, and I'm totally taking shots in the dark at this point. What the fuck?
They have a $50 and let me hang on. Wow. You've got this dirty bitch. Okay. I got to share this one with you, Polly. This is why I think I should make my own vaginal eggs. The price that is cut out is $165. It's a fucking deck of playing cards. $50 for a deck of playing cards.
That's so stupid.
Originally $165. What the hell is wrong with people?
Well, I don't know. Remember when I was telling you about you want to look at some really tacky fashions, go to Kanye West's merch store. The stuff that he sells is just mind-blowingly ugly, and the prices on it are huge. But to be able to say this is some Kanye West shit, I guess, when you wear it is the point. And then one of the items was a white t-shirt. It was like a white Hanes 6-pack t-shirt from Walmart or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? It's just that standard shirt. He called it the hip hop t-shirt. No graphics, no nothing on it. Just plain white t-shirt, $120. And they were sold out.
I don't understand. See, this is, I'm going to make I got to get a hold of somebody and see if they can make me the monkey egg.
You got to develop a picture on DMs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't even have my Twitter up. Hang on a second, bud.
It'll give you kind of an idea of what to shoot for.
Stop giving him ideas, Jack.
Why? I'm an enabler. What are you talking about?
Oh my God, this is awesome. An enabler. That makes it sound like I'm doing something wrong.
No, I think it's a brilliant idea.
I wonder how many ladies all of them said, no, I wouldn't buy that. How many of them would be like, I can't wait to buy one. There's somebody sitting out there like, he better not be fucking with me. I need that.
Right?
Oh dear God, Jordan. I can't show that one on screen, but you guys should go see what Jordan threw up on the hashtag. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, shit. Hashtag. Oh, and over on Twitter, Sean said, now that I saw Far From Home, I understand why you put Marissa Tomei on that list, Polly.
Oh, yeah, I read that earlier. Yeah, I got to get my ass in gear and go, especially if they didn't make her look like old ass Aunt May. Yeah, there's a reason that she's on the list for sure, man. Marissa Tomei's, she's milfing it
gorgeous,
pretty hard.
Man. Oh, she's always been beautiful, and she's aged pretty well.
Yes.
I need to get my own wellness brand. Now, those of you listening right now, don't tell the new people who come in because of my wellness stuff that it's all a bunch of bullshit. Because I I'm gonna find what kind of vitamins do I need to get? I need vitamins that will vitamins that perk up your lips. Because men like perky lips, ladies.
No, you can't do it for men. It's about self-improvement. So
yes, you'll like the look better when you have perky lips.
yeah, see, it's about these will boost your confidence in finding your truth.
So you're selling what? Vulva stiffeners?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I was just clarifying. Just clarifying.
It makes getting the egg in easier. And I'll have my own special lube. Steak scented lube to make him want to eat you.
To make your partner want to go down.
Yeah.
You don't want to specify a gender, monkey.
You're right. To entice your partner to I don't know, have steak and potatoes.
I got an idea. See, what you need to sell is cut rate anal bleach.
I don't want to get sued.
Do you know how expensive anal bleach is?
Yeah.
Well, you see, you offer an affordable alternative.
I'm just picturing a bottle of bleach with monkey's face on it. Down to your anus.
Pour this on your
burns their
hole.
asshole out, and I'm sued. Guys, we need to start the Ranting Monkeys Getting Sued for Burning Assholes Out fund.
It's easy. We'll just put Riley Dennis's face on the bottle.
Nobody would believe your wellness brand. You can't navigate stairs. Hey. Oh, excuse me. I foresee severe nipple twisting when Lady Monkey hears this dream. You know what Lady Monkey does when I come up with ideas like this? And she just rolls her eyes, smiles, and turns away from me. It's true. I've seen it many times throughout our marriage. She just rolls her eyes, smiles, and just goes away because she's like, "Oh God, he's at it again."
Well, at least she stopped patting you on the head.
It is the grown-up version of patting on the head.
Oh, that's not nice.
No, yeah, because you don't do that to an adult, you know.
Not unless you want to get punched in the throat.
Just do a makeup channel, monkey. You can't monetize dildos and shit anymore. Remember? No, but here's the thing. What I can do is point people to a website that sells them. So, I could sell dildos too. The monkey. Hell yeah.
No, you make it look like a banana.
Well, we'll have the banana too, but the monkey's got to be the main seller. I'm going to have my monkey head on the tip of a dildo. How nice would that be? Y'all want to feel that, right? It'll look like the Marks one, but not stupid. Well, less stupid.
Well, that'd be hard to get more stupid than that.
I know it's a No, it's not working. What?
Like if you get the Mao Zedong masturbator, does it just leave you hungry?
Fuck. I have so many ideas for this. It would actually work if I could I just got to catch on a little bit. And you know what? Maybe with a makeup channel, I could do it. Because people who follow makeup channels, a lot of them have way too much money. No, Prospero, you're not invisible. What's up, honey? The Ranting Monkey is hardcore. Is the hardcore? I don't know what I did there. Do you know how expensive anal bleach is? Yeah, huh? No, I okay. I've never priced anal bleach, but isn't that something you go to like a
spa
cosmetologist for, and they put some bleach on your ass?
I'm assuming it's just gel bleach.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. You can't leave that on for too long. Oh, some people have said the stream stopped. I'm sorry if that happened. It wasn't me. That's YouTube.
Yeah, it stopped for a minute, but after reload, it came back.
Oh, I must have annoyed the Twitter gods with dildos on stream.
It's a massager, though.
It's a massager. Yeah, it's just a neck massager. Yeah,
Feel more
Prospero did.
justified than ever having kicked Gwyneth Paltrow off my hot list.
Look, she's I can't call her a moron because she's selling this shit to dumber people.
I don't
That's
even think she's
smart.
coming up with most of these ideas. I think it's just somebody just says, "Hey, Gwyneth, we've got a pussy egg and some sleeping whatever and some this and some that," and she's like, "Okay," like
I wonder. You got to do something Far East sounding, right? That's why the jade thing works.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's a good quartz that you could sell cheap? I bet those things only cost like $5 to make. We all know what people are doing the following night after an anal bleach. Yeah, they're shooting porn.
No, you could go the topaz route and make it American Indian theme.
Oh yeah,
turquoise. I meant
turquoise. Yeah,
that shit's not very expensive most of the time, and there's lots of it around. It'd be like,
it
was passed down from the tribesmen of this oppressed natives.
But by these, just let it happen. Magic. No, it's got to be. I could do this, man. I'm gonna get a vaginal channel, a makeup channel, and sell vaginal eggs. Put Cherokee in front of the name. I don't think you can do that. I think you run into serious press problems with that. How could you do it? You got to. How do you say Native American without that?
West Indies.
West Indies. Oh. Ooh, the secrets of the West Indies now in your vagina. Ooh.
Yeah. Or you pick a tribe that's extinct, so nobody can give you shit about it. Like, oh yeah, the Crowfoot or something. I don't know. I don't know anything about Indian tribes because they lost.
They did indeed, and I could sell syphilis-free blankets. Looking at the oppressed Wampin, I don't even know how to say that, and their giant casino. Yeah,
Wampanoag.
Wampanoag. Thank you. I miss you here, Dax, because you can pronounce things I can't.
You're welcome.
I miss you for other reasons too, but that has always been a big one. It's like, Dax, how the fuck do I say this? Jeep has the Cherokee. Yeah, they do, and they did get a little pushback on that. But that's different than selling a vaginal egg that everybody knows does nothing for you other than put a big vaginal egg in you.
Yeah, it'd be kind of like having Chief Wahoo on an egg that you stuff in your vagina.
Call it the Red Man.
Yeah.
An anal penetrator named Sitting Bull.
Yes. Now you're thinking.
Get your Geronimo golden showers now.
Yeah, no doubt. I can't believe anybody ever bought this shit. And I her getting sued for that. This is one of those times, and I understand that was false advertising because they had no medical data to back up the bullshit they said. But there's no reason for you to believe shoving a jade egg up your vaggie who is going to make your vaggie who magical suddenly.
Dude, people put wasp nests in there.
I know.
How big was the egg? Does it say? I'm curious how many inches it was in diameter.
It's probably the same size as one of those vibrating eggs that people put in.
Well, I saw pictures where they had different ones, different sizes, but they only sell one right now. Hang on, let me find it and find it again. Because they have this website, man. Not only do they have a whole bunch of stuff for sale, but they have a whole bunch of where's that wellness? They have a bunch of blog posts and stuff to help you out, Polly. Why is I don't think the egg was on here. Huh. They still sell it.
Sued.
Hang on. Well, they only got sued for the claims they made. So, they also had the rose quartz. That was the other one. Let's see. It is 1.2 inches width by 1.7 inches high.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's about the same size as one of those vibrating ones.
I mean, it's pretty to look at, but why would you think sticking that up you is going to do anything for you?
That is a Great question. I mean, you have to wonder if people bought this and then just never ended up using it. Like, I don't know. They were there, and it's like it's disposable income or disposable money that they have access to. It's, you know, these are probably the same people that go to restaurants and will order a bottle of champagne that they're going to be drinking half a flute out of and don't really care to think about it. It's just, we can't have a table at a restaurant without an ice bucket with a bottle in it beside it. You know?
Well, see, that's the thing. This is okay. I'm going to help you guys out there. If you have no morals, there are a lot of dumb people out there, and there are a lot of rich dumb people out there. Like the bored housewife you were talking about, Polly.
Mm-hmm.
Those women will buy anything if you sell it right. They're dumb. They will buy an egg to shove up their vag to make it work better.
Yeah, because it fills that hollow space in their life where children and positive relationships should be.
Yeah, it fills that spot where daddy's love never was.
Yeah.
And I didn't mean that as dirty as that sounded, because that just made it gross. You know what I meant? In their soul, not their vagina.
No, I knew what you meant. You're just denying it right now.
I said it horribly is actually the problem. It fills daddy's love. Go ahead.
Well, it does. And this kind of reminds me of I'm rereading American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis, because I'm in an Ellis mood after reading his newest book. Here's a quick paragraph of the kind of black humor hilarity of it. You want to hear this?
Please.
Okay. This is the kind of first-person narrative that the entire book is. And yes, it's weird, but that's the whole point. It's supposed to be gallows humor in an odd way. This is, what's his name? Patrick Bateman is the central character. It's from his perspective. He's a merger and acquisitions guy in Manhattan and a serial killer. Maybe. It might be all in his head. There's no way to know. 2,000 abdominal crunches and 30 minutes of jump roping in the living room. The Wurlitzer jukebox blasting "The Lion Sleeps Tonight" over and over, even though I worked out at the gym today for close to 2 hours. After this, I get dressed and pick up groceries at D'Agostino's in my blue jeans and by Armani, a white polo shirt, an Armani sport coat, no tie, hair slicked back with a Thompson mousse. Since it's drizzling, a pair of black waterproof lace-ups by Malentino Balak. 3 knives and 2 guns carried in an epi leather attache case, $3,200 by Louis Vuitton. Because it's cold, I don't want to fuck up my manicure. A pair of Armani deerskin gloves. Finally, a belted trench coat in black leather by Ciano Fiore. That cost $4,000, but I got it on sale. Though it's only a short walk to D'Agostino's, I put on a CD Walkman anyway, with the long version of Bon Jovi's "Wanted Dead or Alive" already in it. I grab an Etro wood-handled Paisley umbrella from Bergdorf Goodman, $300 on sale, off a newly installed umbrella rack in the closet near the entrance, and I'm out the door. After the office, I worked out at Exclusive. And once home, I made obscene phone calls to young Dalton girls. The numbers I chose coming from the register I stole a copy of from the administration office that I broke into last Thursday night. "I'm a corporate raider," I whispered lasciviously into the cordless phone. "I orchestrate hostile takeovers. What do you think of that?" And I would pause before making sucking noises, freakish pig-like grunts, and then ask, "Huh? Bitch." Most of the time, I could tell that they were frightened, and this pleased me greatly and enabled me to maintain a strong, pulsing erection for the duration of the phone calls, until one of the girls, Hillary Wallace, asked, unfazed, "Dad, is that you?" And whatever enthusiasm I had built up suddenly plummeted.
You know, Polly, I really wish if you would read my diary, you would stop dressing it up like it's a fictional book. Just a blight.
I love that excerpt so much because, I mean, where do you start in pointing out what's so funny about it? Like, it's so... that this rich girl was actually off at college, really did think that her dad had called her up and say, "What do you think of that? Huh, bitch?" Is that you, Dad?
Dad?
Well, you know, you got to say something memorable during sex, and sometimes just whispering, "I'm a corporate raider." All it takes to get somebody off. Not her, but somebody.
Oh man, I love this book. Like, it's not surprising it took him 2 years to write it, because it's just every paragraph is just that packed with stuff.
Keep
It's
up the price of stuff, probably.
yeah, and it's funny because like there's so much detail with men's fashion, especially where it's like he's getting into conversations with his friends, like when's it okay to wear a tie bar? Are wingtip shoes okay with a sport coat? And if so, which color in what season? Like it's never ending. And so people assume that Bret Easton Ellis was like really deep into men's fashion. And he's like, no, I had to research all of that. I mean, you have no idea how many books and magazines and so on and so forth I had to do to fill it all in and be accurate with it. And to the time period of 1988 when this is supposed to be happening, because he's writing it years later.
That's American Psycho, right?
Yeah.
Ebony asked.
I haven't read it in forever, but it's such a good book.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that people talk about the most is the either murder scenes or murder fantasies. Again, there's no way to know if this is actually happening or if these are flights of insanity, like insane fantasies he's having. There's no way to know. And that's all everyone ever really talks about the book. To me, they're the least interesting parts, the murder and rape and sex scenes, because it's just, I don't know, they just become repetitive to me. I end up flipping past those pages because it's, yeah, he kills her. Moving on,
Right. Cats and Dogs, is AC finally going strong? Is it warm where you are? I'm sorry, I got distracted. We've talked about Boogie many times.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to grab him and just go, dude, shut the fuck up.
Nobody wants to touch him, Monkey. He's icky. He looks like he smells. He looks like a carny. And not in a good way. Like, oh, you smell cabbage? Is he going to throw 50-cent pieces at me?
You ever smell those people who smell like sweat and dirt?
Yeah, people like Boogie. Yeah.
Because when you say he looks like he smells, I'm like, he does. This is what he tweeted out. You know what? I had no intention to ask you guys to pay for my Tesla, but now that I'm getting shit for it anyways, if you have an extra 100,000 laying around, I will take it, no problem. Honestly, if you only have 50,000 laying around, I'll still take it. Thanks. God, I'm so willing to slum it that I'll even let 10 of you give me 10K each, like a peasant does. /sarcasm.
Does he think he's funny?
I don't know. Because for those of you who don't know, this controversy kicked up, how was it, a week ago, Polly? Did we talk about him and his Tesla? I think it was you and me.
Yeah. I was just blown away that he had bought a Tesla after complaining that he had only made $480 off that one video. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because he put out there was one tweet where he mentioned that his sponsors had basically paid for his Tesla. And then another one where he was bitching that he couldn't pay for his Tesla, or that it was, he's having to pay for it, something like that. And so people started giving him shit for it.
Rightfully so, as well. Like it.
And for some reason, 25 minutes ago, he decided to go, you know what? Let's cause more shit. Boogie, what the fuck are you doing?
He's kind of dumb.
You wonder if he's having a breakdown or not?
Maybe.
No, if he was going to have a breakdown, he would have done it when his wife was cheating on him and he was still fatter. Like, as it is now, he looks like the kind of guy that when he runs, little pockets of smell come out from under his man boobs and assault anyone off to the sides of him. And he looks like a homeless person. And yeah, maybe he's having a little bit of a breakdown, but the time for a real breakdown was like a year ago. This is just him not understanding that people are sick of his bullshit because he's not funny, he's being stupid, and he's acting like a spoiled little rich kid. Some of that was a little harsh.
I mean, there's ways, if you want to address the criticism, there's ways to do it without coming off like that.
Yeah, he comes off like the bully in Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah, kind of. Like Francis, the character he likes to play.
Is he playing? See,
Oh man, no. Well, I actually saw a video about that where somebody put out the theory that that's the real Boogie, and that
right.
the one you see is the act. Boogie doubles down like he's ordering cheeseburgers.
Indeed.
Boogie, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Mm-hmm.
He's a douchebag, man. I don't like him.
I like I said, I just don't understand why you would do that. Just let it die. Worst case, somebody will make a joke about it for the rest of your fucking life every now and then. Who cares?
He can't let shit go, though. He can't turn with the meme. You know, it's like driving, and you start sliding a little bit, hydroplaning. You turn into it, then out. He can't do that. He has to fight it the entire time because he's a fucking idiot.
Ah, man. Whew. Anyhow. Guys, if any of you have $100,000 laying around, don't give it to Boogie.
Fuck
break
no.
Break it up between us.
Yeah. If you want to waste money, I mean, there's perfectly good rivers out there to throw your cash into.
People sell vaginal eggs.
Yeah, you could buy a dozen of those and send them to people you love.
This guy answered on there, what you spend your money on is your business and nobody else's, so fuck them. Until he makes it everybody else's business.
Which he feels the need to all the time.
I don't get why people don't. I'm so tired of hearing that fucking shit. This is my business. Why are you talking about it? You put it out on the fucking internet. How much ramen would 10 or 100K get you? Ooh, that's a lot of ramen.
Lifetime supply.
Let's see. A lot. That's how much. All the ramen. Yeah. There was somebody the other day. I can't remember what it was. So, it was that bitch who put out the post about how her dad had texted her and she texted him back this long wall of text. He texted her back. What do you call her? As princess or something like that. And she texted back, basically telling him to go fuck himself because he doesn't see her as a person. And then when people responded, she's like, "This is my business, not any of yours." Like, bitch, you put it out on the internet. You're just mad because people were like, "You're a fucking horrible person." The Ego Cast just put out a powerful video everyone needs to see after this. I don't know what the Ego Cast is. I've heard it before, but I don't know what that is. I did see John Ward's video right before I went to air today.
Oh, the total win.
What's that?
The total win.
Yeah, it was cute. It was cute.
And
that guy. That's the one that Bering had featured in his recent video. Gotcha. Anyhow, I do know him. I've seen him before. He's been around for a little while, actually. It's just the guy in the chair. Yeah. I went and looked. I realized who he is. That woman's a bitch and someone's slave. Oh yeah, that was the thing about her. She was it said in her bio, don't contact her, contact her master.
what, right. Cocaine?
No, they have a dom sub relationship, don't you know?
Yeah, that always works because it's healthy.
Wants her dad to treat her as an adult and her master to treat her like shit because she's white. Yeah. She's crazy is what the problem is. She's absolutely out of her mind. But hey, to each their own, right? Check the hashtag. What are we checking on the hashtag? We're going to be wrapping up here real soon, guys. As you've heard me yawning, I am running out of steam, and I really do need to go lay down. Hang on. Monkey's organic vibe. It's a banana. It says clit stimulation peels. Nice. Very nice. I still gotta have that. I have to have the monkey. That's my goal in life, guys. I want to be big enough to sell dildos to my audience. How big do you think you have to be able to do that?
Pretty goddamn big.
I don't think you have to. I really don't think you have to be that big. I bet Nick Rekieta could do it. A dom sub relationship outside the bedroom. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's not. Anyhow, I'm not judging people. I'm just saying she specifically was crazy. I'm not judging people who do that shit, but she was nuts.
Tailed about 10 inches. That's how big you have to be.
Thank you, Tailed. Now I'm gonna get a mold of my dick and sell it. I think that'll be awesome. Medicare could. You're absolutely right, nuts.
Yeah,
the guys in his audience. What's that?
Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you go first.
Medicare could sell anything to his audience.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The guys in his audience would buy him, man. They'd be like, "I'll get this for my girlfriend." Hee. But gentlemen, is there anything else we need to chat about before we wrap this baby up?
I would say no.
How long have we been going? It's been more than 2 hours, right? Oh yeah. Oh shit, we're coming on 3, aren't we?
I don't know.
Yeah, it started either just before 2 or just after 2, so we're getting there. Chat guys, thank you so much for coming, hanging out. Thank you for the super chats and the Streamlabs. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. Don't forget, you can donate when we're not here too, and buy merchandise. There's shirts down there. Get something nice for yourself or a loved one. Christmas is coming up in a few months. You should start your Christmas shopping now.
Yeah, you're in time. If you order now, it'll be here in time for Christmas or Ramadan or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever other holidays that you make up.
Indeed, you can give these for any occasion. You know what? You could even give these on a first date. Instead of showing up with flowers, show up with a monkey shirt, and she will likely touch your pee-pee. Now, I'm not saying she's going to touch it nicely. She might kick you, but she will touch your pee-pee.
Yeah, if you hand a chick a shirt that says "Your life makes me sad,"
hand her the shirt that says "Shh, just let it happen." See how that goes for you.
Yeah.
Polly, is there anything you'd like to shill today?
Just comic book curation over on my channel. Stargazer just put the link up in chat there. It's still on screen, so I won't do it again. But later on today is our weekly comic book curation live stream, where Jack Inquisitor and I talk about comic books and all sorts of other stuff, and have a hard time staying on topic because we like to bants, damn it, and it's a good fun time. So by all means, check it out. It starts sometime after 10 p.m. Eastern. Quiet, Jack. It does.
I was excited. I thought it was tonight, and I was getting really depressed that it didn't start, and then I realized what day it was. Like, oh, never mind. Dax, anything you want to shill?
Not today.
And Jack,
I'll be on Polly's channel, like you said, sometime closer to 11 Eastern tonight.
Sorry, I'm putting out a poll on Twitter real quick. About whether or not you'd buy a ranting monkey vaginal egg. So make sure you go vote in that poll, guys, because it's important. That's the kind of stuff. This is what's the word I'm looking for here?
Scientific research.
Well, there's that. It's market research. So there's the poll, guys. Tonight we are on my channel at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and no game stream. I'll probably game sometime throughout the day. We're the continuing adventures of Alex Simeon. He didn't get laid yesterday because of he got a bad reputation for having children out of wedlock, guys.
That's a thing still?
In The Sims it is.
Oh.
And I had 4 votes and they're all no. You people are hurtful. Hurtful. Anyhow, he had to go down to City Hall and because it hit him a couple of times. He had to sue for defamation to get that shit off of him. And even though it was absolutely true, he finally did win the suit, and he was able to go out and start courting women again. So next time he'll be banging again. Come watch. I don't know when I might actually do one here in a few minutes because I should go lay down, but I hurt so bad, and I know I'm not gonna be able to sleep. Chat, thanks for coming, hanging out. You guys are troopers, man. You listen to the dumbest shit, and I love you for it. Polly, Dax, Jack, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Love you guys. It's always a good time when everybody's here. I like you individually, don't get me wrong, but together we are stronger. Together we are the full vaginal egg. And with that, guys, have a lovely Wednesday, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Latest.
Bye.
Have a good night.